In today's episode, entitled Kern Buff, Xylund Smash, Hildreth Loot, the team might be at half strength, but they are absolutely wrecking it in this small side story. After having resolved the Heart of the Wood saga and on their way back home, a slight detour brings them to the doorstep of an old friend, and the encounter goes maybe as expected? Probably as expected. We hope you enjoy.
We're off to adventure to go roll the dice. Come seize your advantage and you'll roll them twice. Even if we lose our way, we'll make a journey someday. Something awaits you, so wake us away. Who knows what role you'll play? Who knows what role you'll play?
Starting now?
Now.
Now?
Yep, now for
Okay,
sure.
now for sure. Okay. Okay, so here we are with 2 out of our 3 players. We're just smashing it today. So today might be a little chiller session. Well, maybe a little shorter one. We'll see how things roll. But to slightly recap, you guys did make it back to town. Davin quashed a rebellion. Started by Sakari. Debatable, but you know, whatever.
Pretty much admitted to it, didn't she?
She kind of did, but like it was no big deal. You should understand why it was making such a fuss. It was fine. I'm getting all worried about nothing. Where they'd actually blockaded the fort, which is causing some problems. Until Xylund put his belt of giant strength to good use and just picked up and hucked a good portion of the blockade into the ocean, which seems to be his way of dealing with everything now. Is just pick it up and huck it into the ocean. Made it back to the fort with Heartwood in tow. A parting gift from your village, as well as the box from Belle, which was given specifically to Kern, as well as its key. And you met.
Who? Wait a second. Sorry, who gave him the box?
Belle.
Who's Belle?
Bell's the halfling that you've been talking.
Oh,
to.
right. I forgot. Okay, yes.
The one that you were sweet on.
Yeah, the one that you tried to seduce. You don't even know her name.
Well, I mean,
goodness.
I was high.
Well, that's not an excuse.
No, I think that's fair. I forget many things when I'm high.
But it's Xylund. He is
All right,
high
that's
slash
fair. He's
drunk. Yeah. Like that.
Constantly, that's his normal state of mind. He doesn't know-
Exactly.
okay, you're right. I
No
changed my vote.
excuse.
No, but he also canonically has a terrible memory.
He does have a terrible memory, probably because of the constant drinking and drugs. All right. Welcome to Twinki. We were just recapping. But yeah, Belle handed off a box and key to Kern before y'all left. So you brought that and the Heartwood to the fort once Davin settled the natives and attempted to broker peace with the fort's general.
Davin with his buxom bared breasts.
I see that. Yeah, Davin is growing up every day, more and more, developing, as it were.
He's got like 8 sacks of potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting that alter self spell to good use. So yeah, you made it to Eclipse Hold, where you find your ship ready to go. Seaworthy, although not 100%. Sakari claims total credit for having made that happen. She doesn't explain how exactly. She just says she did it. Without much explanation. But you are able to board, and I believe that's where we cut off, was you guys getting resettled onto your ship and deciding your next steps. You do have the ambassador in tow.
What's her name again?
Rusa
Rusa.
Leto. Yep.
I think I have that written down somewhere.
You have Ambassador Rusa with you. So yeah, you guys can decide where you want to go / what you want to do from here.
Everyone just say something real quick. I think I've got your audio levels all out of whack.
Something really quick, in hopes that my audio levels aren't really out of whack.
Yeah, they are out of whack.
Dang. I love the shit out of the song. I want you to know.
Okay, so
She's thinking about changing it. You're like, no.
I was literally
Why?
hovering over the stop button. I was like, I'm going to stop this before it drives people crazy. But if you love it, I'll leave it on.
I could listen to this for another half hour or so, but not
All
too
right,
much
cool.
longer. Not that
All
long.
right,
Not any
all
longer
right.
than that.
All right, I'll keep an eye on the time.
Sorry to interrupt. Go.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, what would you guys like to do now that you're on your mostly repaired boat with your ambassador and your Sakri and your box and your dragon head? And
Stand in the shadows and glare at people with my one good eye whilst gently stroking my falcon familiar.
all right. Good start. Good start.
Well, I will let the ambassador have my room on the ship since, it is probably the nice thing to do.
Okay.
Nice.
And since we want to, continue, making goodwill with her and hopefully she supports, what we want.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I do fully realize that this might mean that her and Zachary might defile my bed, but...
They weren't involved as far as we could tell.
Oh.
Yeah, if you trust Zachary.
If we trust Zach. Well, the ambassador also denied.
Well, of course the ambassador's going to deny. They're a politician.
That's true.
Also probably charismatic as hell.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of her job. All right. That was very kind.
But we should probably make our way back to Greylock. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, that was the next. Yeah, I think Xylund decided anyway that was the where all the shit was going to go down. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna work on my carpentry stuff as we're sailing because this ship needs to get repaired.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get time in leveling up my carpentry skills.
Yes. So you guys turn sails towards Greylock. Unfortunately, you weren't able to bring along any of the refugees that you had initially intended to because of the damage to the boat. But at the very least, you do have your ambassador, and you have Zachary, who contributes by hanging out in the crow's nest and occasionally bugging you
Yay.
as you go about your daily existence. Just for the sake of simplicity, we'll say that Davin is assisting in the repair efforts, just where everyone else is not. So he's working on resetting the ropes up above and doing his climbing stuff. Probably working on plans for an obstacle course he's gonna institute on the boat. Lana can be in her painting, recuperating, and I'm sure Lily will be in her lab attempting to put that back together.
Wasn't she gonna use acid to get the shit off the skull?
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, she did. She set that up for you. She has Eldritch Workshop ability,
Oh, yeah.
so she can summon enough stuff that she can continue to do her experiments and everything.
Okay.
But just so we're aware of where she is. Yeah, she was gonna set up the boiling process for the dragon's head to allow you to get the skull, and then rebuild her lab.
You know, it'd be really cool. It's like the jaw that we mounted on or like in the front of the ship, the jaw like detaches a little bit. We have this like pump system in the back that just like sprays acid out of it. That would be hella cool.
Oh fuck. Okay. So yes. Yes. First, I've already promised Davin that I'm gonna make him. Okay, I haven't run this by you yet, Erie.
Do this fire thing first. Like
Yeah.
that's
But that's
I'm just saying
definitely
that would be
second on the list.
Yeah.
So I haven't asked you about this, Erie, but what I want to do is I want to like make like some kind of fire gem that I can like. I don't have weapon crafting, but if I can make some kind of fire gem to socket into a weapon with the help of a weaponsmith, that'll imbue Davin's spike chain with fire abilities, as well as the radiant stuff I've already got on there. You know what I mean? Is that possible?
You would you would need someone who could craft magical weapons.
Okay.
Like you could
Well-
make the components, but in order to apply them to the sword, you need someone who had knowledge of magical weapon crafting.
There'd probably be someone like that in Greylock, wouldn't there?
Probably.
All right. Well, anyway, that's the first thing. I can only get as far as making the actual fire gem.
Okay.
So we can sort that out between sessions because it's kind of complicated.
Okay.
But once that's done, I want to move immediately on to this spraying acid out the mouth of the dragon skull idea.
Oh God. Okay.
How awesome would that be?
It would be so awesome.
That would be incredibly awesome. I agree.
Just pull into Greylock, spraying acid on all the Orem boats.
That'll earn friends.
I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure they won't be offended at all.
Gridlock, I feel like.
That'd be fine.
I feel like at least the Temple of Ineling would think that would be super badass.
Oh yeah, they'd be totally into that.
Also, at some point, I will, when I have moments to myself, I will open up the box that Belle gave me.
Righty. Again, your time is pretty much your own here. So, the box that Belle gave you, just quick descriptor, since you weren't here last session, or for that bit last session. It's basically kind of an oversized jewelry box. Like it's not exceptionally large, but definitely bigger, slightly bigger than a bread box. It's not engraved or particularly fine quality or anything. It's solid construction. It's got a lot of nicks and gouges and cuts in it. It's obviously very well traveled. The edges have been sanded smooth, and the feet have taken quite a bit of damage. They're all nicked and scorched in places. And there's a very simple lock, iron lock, and a very simple iron key that goes with it. It's sort of a cherry wood color, and it's fairly nondescript, but pretty old.
Okay. All right. I'll open up the simple lock.
Okay. And it sprays acid. No. No, it's not trapped or anything in any way. The lock comes open pretty easily. It's a little rusted, just a little though. And you can tell that it's mostly from salt air. It's just been exposed to the elements for too long. So it's just begun to rust. And inside there's a felt top, like a felt lined upper portion. And in the lower left-hand corner, there's a little brass plaque that's been stamped property of Belle. And inside are small notebooks and some quills, a couple of them broken, some sort of being shuffled around in there, and lots of coiled up parchments and things that are very obviously sea charts.
Oh, nice.
As well as the tools that you would expect with them. So in the upper part, there's little bits of brass that hold back her tools. And there's a little protractor and a little compass and little bits of chalk, things that you would expect from a cartographer's kit. A lot of them have also begun to sort of rust at the tips, and the charcoal is pretty useless at this point. It's very old and very crumbly, but it's there.
But the charts are like still in good condition.
Yeah, the charts are fine. Yeah, the charts, they themselves seem to be of various ages. Some look to be old, definitely older than others, and sort of fraying at the edges. They've been handled a lot, while others look to be newer. But they're all completely fine.
They're like pre-sundering charts as well.
Some of them look like they might have been copied. If you roll them out, take a look at them. There are clearly charts that are rubbings and copies of pre-sundering charts.
Okay.
With notes written in the margin. The notes are a little hard to read. As far as you can tell, they're in common. It's just that whoever wrote has terrible handwriting. And they were clearly, writing notes to themselves. So there's a lot of shorthand, and it's not a code or anything. It's just someone writing notes to themselves. And kind of same thing with the books. None of them are locked or anything like that. Some of them are tied shut. But, there's no real measures have been taken to protect the sacred information or anything. It's just somebody's notes.
Yeah.
And,
well, it's like more information than we probably had before.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very small treasure trove of effectively historical research, presumably by Belle. And it details, as you kind of flip through everything, it just details her research before she settled in the village, effectively. So it talks a lot about, it seems her research focused on places of power. Mm-hmm. And she actually was a religious scholar.
Oh.
She was a religious scholar from the Southern Continent. And she studied quite a bit at the various universities down there, including the Bardic College that Lana went to for a very short period of time. But absolutely, her primary focus was religious studies. And she was fascinated by old temples, pre-sundering temples that were no longer available afterwards for whatever reason.
Yeah, as soon as I start seeing this stuff, like I don't keep this like secret. I go up to the our chart area near the wheel and just start like laying it out, and I try to get anybody who will listen to like come up and do that.
Okay.
Because were we looking for like the Heart of Darkness or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't sure that it was an actual place or if it was a condition that could be brought into being.
Yeah. There was
some of these are like pre-sundering, so
right. I mean, there are only certain places where the Heart of Darkness could be, so finding those places is definitely helpful.
Yeah.
So,
I guess I'll get Hildreth involved in this too.
All right, Hildreth.
Since it appears like we don't have a choice, so where he shows up.
Just so you know, laying out the sea charts, even the pre-sundering ones are actually surprisingly easy to read. Because while they do obviously concern themselves with currents and they would be functional sea charts, they're also, they double as effective maps. And she has quite a few places that she has marked. And clearly this is, work that has spanned over years. There's different colored inks. And there's notes that have clearly been written over top of other notes or scratched out and been corrected as she's gone through. And there are a couple places that she's pinpointed. One is obviously the area you just left. It's very obviously Eclipse Hold. There are also a couple of other places. There is another location that you would be approaching on your way back to Greylock.
Oh.
On the pre-sundering sea chart, this was a fairly sizable landmass. Would not correspond to anything that you saw coming down the sea lane on your way down here. There was nothing this size. But it's marked on her map as a potential place of power. Other places on the main continent of Valkyrie, definitely places you recognize. Greylock is obviously a very big bubble on that. with the amount of Getful stone in there, it's very, very clearly a point of power. But there are other points of power. The place where Valwall now stands is a place of power that she's got marked on here. There's also another.
Valwall, like it's been a while.
Oh, Valwall is on the other side of the mountains.
Okay.
The continent is split by a mountain range. On the west side is Greylock and Loreholt, and on the east side is Valwall. Valwall is up in the corner past the marshes. It's over by where the chroniclers live on their little floating island. It's another sort of militaristic city, but instead of being Orem and all about conquering, these guys are more sort of the Paladin side of stuff. They're where the Order of the Seal comes from. So they pretty much keep to themselves. They're almost sort of like warrior monks a little bit. But yeah, they're very isolated. They don't really come out of their city very often. And now that they're completely surrounded by mountains, they're a little harder to get to. But they are also a great city. So Valwall is a place of power for her. And there are a couple of other locations in and around what you would consider Treaty Woods that she's got marked on the pre-sundering map.
Fucking Navik.
Now, again, on the pre-sundering maps, the mountain range that actually cuts the continent in two doesn't exist. The Redbone Range doesn't come down that far because that's all from the Cataclysm. So Lorehold is actually a much larger location on the pre-sundering maps, and it's not, while it does have its mountainous areas, it's always been sort of a foundry city. It's not covered on three sides like it is now. So it's a lot more open, and then the trade lanes are a lot more open. The mire, which is now basically 75% of the east side of the map, is scaled way, 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 way back. So a lot more of that would be considered farmable land, inhabitable land. The swamps aren't there, the mire's not there. It's even on the Greylock side, that whole southern section, which is really boggy and really swampy, is not. it's all considered pasture land. Effectively, the mountain range is pulled much further back pre-sundering.
Can I cross-reference RC charts with her maps?
Mm-hmm.
That place where we left those two orbs with the the squid wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a place of power that she pointed out?
That's the landmass.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. What orbs did we leave with him though? I totally forgot that.
What did you leave with the squid wizard?
Yeah.
You traded him the orb or the large stone, whatever that gem was that Sakri had.
Right.
What did it do?
Hildreth's life.
Yeah, you traded it for Hildreth. She says that it found places of power, and that's what your identify spell. That it was another locator, an indicator.
And we gave that away
You traded it
for Hildreth?
Right?
Yeah, for
Fucking,
Hildreth.
what sort of losers are you guys?
Yeah, you traded it for Hildreth.
Only because Twinki showed up late that he got caught out. So.
He did. He did. He did. He was not in a good place.
Glad that I ruined everything for everyone.
So yeah, that was a stone that Sakri had for whatever reason. And he gave it to you. A fact that she never fails to remind you of.
Would it be worth pausing there on our way back and trying to steal it back?
Going to the Squid Wizard's house?
Remember,
Yeah.
we did they did summon 4 aboleths.
Yeah, I mean, we would have to be a bit more stealthy this time.
Don't know how to be stealthy.
I've got my cloak of the manta ray and my
That is true.
tight armor.
That is true. And again, as a
For the
reminder,
rest of the class?
is that it is completely underwater. I'm not saying you can't go. I'm just, since it has been some time, I'm reminding you that entire area was underwater.
I can give you water breathing.
Well, I don't need it because I got my cloak of the manta ray, but you could give someone else Also, Davin can grow gills.
He
Although,
can.
I don't
And
know if
did.
we should send Michael to his doom.
You would probably like it.
Water breathing. That seems like something I would have, right?
You would think that.
I would think that.
I don't know.
Were we detected by magical means when we were last? How did that exactly play out?
In the Squid Wizards?
Yeah. How did we
House?
wind up there
Yeah.
in the first place?
Didn't we
Well-
also just breathe the water normally?
You could, if the Squid Wizard let you.
Yeah.
You got there originally because you were attacked by a dragon turtle. The ship was
Right.
attacked by a dragon turtle, and you hit it and basically followed the blood trail to this mostly sunken island.
Okay, I remember.
Very, very small. And then in the center of it was very clearly a drowned edifice of some sort that you determined was probably Lyrinel related, just by the markings on the walls. So you got in there. You could breathe as long as the Squid Wizard allowed you to breathe, but he could turn that off at any time, and he did a couple of times.
Yeah.
He could also drain and refill the temple fairly quickly, if he felt like it.
Didn't he drag our boat down there too?
No, the boat actually got steered into a small cubby, like a little inlet. So you were able to escape on the boat, but you did kill his dragon turtle
Yes.
and steal its parts. As a reminder,
Still, it's what?
its parts.
Oh yeah.
As just after.
I've got because I've got a fire resist shield from the dragon.
Yeah, you took some of its shell, and yeah, you guys did kill his dragon turtle. But you did get away, and yes, he could. The Squid Wizard did say that he could detect any living creature on his island.
And that's why the homunculus was like such a surprise to him.
Yeah, he couldn't sense it.
Well, obviously, we need to build a whole bunch of homunculi that will do whatever we want them to do and send them in to steal it instead.
Hildreth.
Hildreth is not a homunculus.
No. Your ghost friends.
Yeah, your ghost guys.
They're ghosts, not homunculi.
No. Like, would you be able to ask them to go and take this thing?
That's not how it works.
I don't think they can pick stuff up.
I
That's
don't
part
know
of
how
it.
it works. You don't tell us anything.
You never asked.
We ask constantly.
We always ask.
You don't ask the right questions.
I think even when we do ask the right questions, you don't answer them, though.
Hildreth will shrug.
It's exactly like that.
I do have another homunculus, but I don't think it's very good for, stealth missions. It's basically a utilitarius.
Oh, Utilitarius is great.
I need to see if Lily knows a certain spell.
Oh shit! I'm super strong. How about we just go in there and fucking kill the herbaliths or whatever?
I mean, that is one option,
I'll
Right.
just throw them into space.
and I'm not entirely convinced that those abelisks were real to begin with. I think I'm more convinced that it's probably like an illusion or something, but I also don't want to risk my life on that bet.
What we need is like plausible deniability if we go in there. Like I think we should try to stealth, but then if we're caught, we need like an excuse to be there. So that
Also, I don't have water breathing, which
Oh.
I find very strange.
I don't. Humans normally breathe underwater.
Well, actually, I can just give my Cloak of the Manta Ray to someone else and grow gills myself because I have Alter Self.
Thing is, he'll still know we're coming. And if we send
Right.
anything less than our best into there, like, I feel like we're gonna get wrecked.
Why steal when we could just negotiate?
Yeah, that was where I was heading. If we have something, we could at least pretend that we're willing to trade for this place of power. Do we have anything?
I don't think so.
I mean, my belt, but he can't have my belt.
Well, yeah, nothing that I think that we'd be actually be willing to give up. Not that we'd be giving it up anyways. Plus, I don't think that I think this thing is probably more powerful than your belt. And he knows it. Or the wizard knows it.
What spell were you interested in, Kern?
The magic aura that prevents detection and stuff. I think it's a 3rd level spell. It's Nystix magic or Nystwis magic aura or something.
I got non-detection.
Non-detection might work. Let me read it.
How do wizards work? Can they swap out spells? I never played a wizard.
They have to.
I'll let you answer. You probably know better than me.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
They've just got their giant collection of spells they know, but they can only prepare so many to be able to be cast in a day. So they kind of
Okay.
have to prep that shit in advance and hope that they know exactly what it is they're going into. Because if they're caught with their pants down, they're pretty much useless. That's why sorcerers are significantly better.
That's true.
But they don't. A wizard doesn't know all the wizard spells and can't just.
Yeah.
There's only okay.
Nystol's magic aura. It's a 2nd level spell is what I was looking at.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, just non-detection.
Non-detection is a higher level spell. That might work.
So what's the benefit of playing a wizard anyway? You just get more powerful magic as you get higher, or
Every time you do a rest, you just decide, I'm going to switch out every single spell I know for all these other spells I know.
Potentially, you could know every spell in the game.
Mm-hmm. And you do get pretty powerful. There are some wizard-only spells that are pretty, pretty badass.
Yeah, they're pretty much an investment character. If they don't live to be old, then they're useless. But if they live to be old, then they're going to wreck everybody else.
Yeah, that's why you want to protect your wizard. Don't let your wizard get smushed. They
So
can
do we
also
wanna-
specialize and stuff like that.
We want to try that.
Non-detection?
Send somebody in non-detection, see if he notices.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just.
yeah,
spitballing
it's worth a
ideas.
shot. Yeah.
If they do, they should probably have something that they can barter with if he catches them.
Something that we don't, something we wouldn't mind parting with, but obviously it's not going to actually be worth as much as this place of power thing with Yugi, but because anything that is up to that
How
power
about we offer the iron flask? I mean, we're not going to trade it, obviously.
what's the iron flask?
Edie Afridi.
Freedy. That seems like it's a powerful thing. It can trap anything inside of it.
He might just try to take it though. That's the thing.
True. Yeah, but the thing is if we waltz in and he catches us and he sees your belt on, and then we're like, "Hey, would you like to trade this mace of disruption for your thing?" He's just gonna be like, "Why not your belt?"
Can he sense magical objects though? Did he say that? I think he did actually.
I think so, because he knew where the other
Yeah. Yeah.
thing was. But I think maybe our best bet would be we go in, we send our stealthy people in, go try to take it, and then I'll be in there, like in a corner, and then we just teleport out of there as soon as we get it and back to the ship.
Okay.
Who are your selfie people?
Gary, don't don't.
Just
People I think are Davin, maybe.
Is Davin stealthy?
Island. I don't know if he has high dex.
He does.
He's probably pretty stealthy. I mean, Davin and Lana are usually our stealth team.
Yeah, but Lana's in her painting.
I should probably go in case we have to, crack some skulls. I do have my skin-tight armor, and I can grow gills.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I
If
can
don't
give you
leave me
advantage on
behind
this.
to
I
look-
can give you advantage on the stealth checks.
What do you say, PJ?
If you don't leave me behind to guard the baggage, and I don't get kidnapped, maybe you won't be able to use my life as a bargaining chip.
Yeah. I think we should keep, like, maybe us three go in. We keep everybody else on the ship just sailing it around the ocean. And I've got a spell that can get us back to the ship immediately, since this is a holy place.
Okay. So the ship can be in motion, and you can still home in on it.
Sorry, what? I
The
believe
ship.
so.
Okay.
Is that how it works, Harry?
I'm talking about Sanctuary?
No. Word of recall.
Oh, I believe so, because I think it's just a location. I don't think it matters if it moves. Let's see. Word of recall. Within a location, strongly linked to your deity. Yeah, it just says within a location.
Okay.
So, as long as your temple's considered a holy place.
Yeah. We set up the ship to be a holy
Yep.
place.
Yep, you've got your temple there, so you don't see why the spell would care.
Yeah. We three can go in and try to get Lily to cast non-detection on all of us. That hopefully the squid wizard doesn't see anything. We go
So-
through the tunnels, find that place. Hopefully he's not up and about. And then we try to take it and just get the fuck out of there. And if he catches us, we'll be like, oh, like we are coming to offer you something to trade.
Well, if we can just bamf out of there, maybe we don't need an excuse for being there. We can just bamf out of there.
What if you can block the spell?
Well, then we kill him.
Uh-huh.
And then we try to get away as fast as possible. And I think I did Word of Recall in the middle of the fight because we were fucked. And he
You did.
didn't do anything.
You did word of recall. Yeah, you ran away. It was bad.
We're like, yeah,
Um,
we're fine. Oh god, there's applets everywhere.
Yeah, no. As a sort of not metagame, but just as a nod to the fact that it has been a while, we do take large gaps. You've only found your way into the center of the island after roaming it for quite some time, and then doors appeared for you. So it wasn't a straight shot into the lair. You guys were in separate groups and you wandered the island for a little bit and then eventually found holes that led you to the center, but the geography did continue to shift,
Right.
cutting you off from one another, and entrances and exits opened and closed both inside and outside of the lair. So whether or not you'll be able to walk in straight is questionable.
Right.
But we don't know that it was him controlling. that,
No,
do
you
we?
don't. You don't know he did not say that for a fact. Just as a reminder, it
Maybe-
wasn't a straight path.
If this is like a Lyranel sanctified place of power or whatever, maybe we could just burn a little offering to Lyrinal once we get there and be like, let us in.
And also, didn't he have 2 orbs too?
He has quite a bit under there.
I have a question. Why don't we just go in and ask what he'd like for trade?
Because he might say something we don't want to give up.
That just seems to be a smarter thing to do than go
He
in
also
and possibly
from-
anger the monster that tried to kill us all before, and was capable of doing so.
It also appeared like he thought that everything was his.
Yeah, everything
so, like,
magical.
If we
seemed
offer
to
him
be
something,
his.
I think he'll just be like, well, that's rightfully mine anyway, so just give it to me.
Then we offer to get him something that belongs to him that he can't get under his own power.
But that's a whole another side quest, and we're trying to get back to Greylock.
Although let's just go home.
I
But
mean,
this is
that
on
is
the way.
also- yeah.
That is a point. That is a point. We killed this dragon turtle. I mean, what's he gonna do if we just run away? Like, he doesn't have
The
another
thing is,
dragon.
I don't
turtle.
think he really can leave. Because that orb that we gave him, that Zachary found, it was on his island. And he didn't just leave and get it. Even though he knew where it was.
Wait, Zachary stole the orb from him in the first place? Is that what happened here?
No. It was sorry. It was a orb in a fire or something.
No, it was Zachary's. Zachary had it on her
Wait.
person.
Yeah, I
Where
know.
did she get
But
it?
didn't we find something on the island that he said was his?
Oh
that we
yeah,
also had to give up?
yeah. You found an ever burning ember.
Yeah, that. Like, he
Xylund
wanted
found
that.
it. Yeah, he found that on the island, and yeah, the squid wizard said, "No, that's mine. Give it back. You can't have it."
Yeah, but it was on his island, and he knew where it was. He just couldn't get it.
Maybe he just didn't want us to take it away.
You were trying to steal it.
Yeah.
Flat out, try to steal his ember.
Well, I mean, it was just a burning stick.
I know.
I know, but it's not. I don't think he can leave there potentially, or he may not want to leave there.
I don't think he. Maybe he can, but I don't think he wants to.
Yeah.
So where did Zachary get this thing in the first place?
I don't think anyone has ever asked her where she got
Well,
it.
let's
I thought
loop
it was.
Zachary
I
into
thought it
this
was from
conversation.
that heist she did, and she stole it from some nobles.
Well, she did. She stole a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
I thought it was from that. but it might
probably.
not be. I can't
Oh,
believe I'm saying this,
Zachary.
but I think that would be better in the hands of Zachary than a squid wizard. I don't know. Because if we get it, Zachary's is going to want it back, and then we'll have to deal with that. So either I see we go and get it and give it back to Zachary and have her owe us one. Because her protecting that, I feel like, is probably the safest place, strangely, that we can have it in the world, aside from the Schmudwell.
Where?
I don't know. Anyways, we so is either we do that and give it to her because she will not stop giving us crap and will probably try to steal it from us if we go and get it and expect to just keep it.
Right, but we don't have to tell her that that's what we're doing or that we got it.
I look up and probably just see Zachary standing above us looking down at us.
She's up in the crow's nest, probably sleeping. Where is Zachary?
He's up in the crow's nest. You can see her boot hanging off the edge.
How far is the crow's nest? We don't actually know what she is. Maybe she can hear us from up there.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. It's either that, or we come back around when we feel like we need this and just face the music and like go all out on this squid wizard. So I mean, we can try to just keep it for ourselves.
No,
but I
okay.
don't see that going over too well.
This is what I think we should do. I think we should do a, rather than go full force, like just the three of us, maybe should go in there, try to stealth it. If that doesn't work, we just recall back to the boat, continue on our journey. Yeah. And if we do manage to get it, then sure, we can give it to Sakri because she seems to want to keep hanging out with us for now anyway. And then I guess we'll just have to try to convince her to stay on the boat until we get to Greylock.
We get Sakri to help out because he can't detect her.
Oh, we could do that too. I mean, we're in the middle of the ocean. Where's she going to go? She has to come back to the boat.
Yeah. And we'll just be like, we're your getaway. Yeah.
Hey Zachary.
Boot stops swinging mid-swing.
You want to get your orb back?
He's peering over the crow's nest. Do I have to do anything?
Yeah. You have to go get it.
I guess.
Be there for backup and as your quick escape route.
Why?
Because we don't like the squid wizard having it, and we think, and I shudder as I'm saying this, you're more responsible.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
Well, clearly he's a man of taste and distinction. I am far more responsible.
I haven't seen her do anything irresponsible since we first got her.
Yeah. I have been nothing but helpful.
you started a revolution for no reason other than you were bored.
Okay, but those people needed, they needed a nudge. And I got the boat fixed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
See? Look at all I do. I don't get any appreciation.
No, I think she brings up some pretty good points.
Yeah, see, Hildreth knows. He understands. You really want to go back to that place where you almost died?
Well, that's the thing is, our plan is we're going to try to be sneaky.
Okay.
We're going to try to not be detected. And we know that he can't detect you. That is correct, right? Like
yeah, that is correct. When you guys were down there talking to him, he told you flat out that there was nobody on your boat.
And
And Sakri was the only person who was on the boat.
Okay. So if you have anything to add to this plan, this is what we plan on doing. We go in.
Well. All right. Go in.
Lily is going to make us non-detectable, hopefully.
Okay.
We already know that he can't detect you.
How do I know that he can't detect me?
You're just gonna have to trust us?
Well, I see a flaw in this plan already, but go ahead.
Alright. We go in, we navigate the tunnels for a couple hours.
Hours.
Yeah, it's a maze down there.
Ah.
We go in, we get to his place. We'll get close enough since I am kind of a liability with being sneaky.
She just steps up and she pats you on the shoulder. Don't say it like that.
No, it's okay. I know who I am. And then you and Xylund can potentially go up there, try to find it, and once you get it, just book it back to me as quickly as possible, and I'll get us back onto the ship.
looks at you with grave concern.
And then you get to keep your orb.
And also, could we interest you in a trip to Greylock?
Fuck. Is that where we're headed?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll see.
That's where Rusa's going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And?
I'm just pointing that out.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You always need to keep your bunk thoughts to yourself.
Anyways.
Okay, so I get my orb.
Yes.
That doesn't seem like fitting payment, though, considering you took it anyway. Why do I have to go get it back?
Because otherwise you don't get it at all.
Is there anything else down there worthwhile?
Probably.
Yeah, probably lots of stuff. You can't have it all, though.
I mean, you can take as much as you can carry.
Well, don't say that.
Why not?
Why not?
What if he takes all the stuff?
All the stuff?
All
Then-
the stuff.
Maybe
Takes
it's
all
all
the-
small stuff.
I mean, our goal here is to make sure that a squid wizard doesn't have this thing. Like, that's it. Right?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Alright. Just laughing at Xylund.
It just seems like we do so much for you, Zachary, and you're constantly in
ouch!
your debt for some reason.
She stamps her foot on the deck. Boat!
It was
And
going
then-
to get fixed anyway eventually.
It's my rock anyway.
You stole it.
Which makes it my rock.
Whatever.
And then you took it from me. I'll remind you. Like, without any sort of compensation. I'm not saying I'm not going to go. I'm just saying.
We did save your life, and I
Yeah.
Did you? Like, really, though? Did you?
I mean, I think so.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure we did.
I would have. I would in that situation. Like, I would have viewed it as somebody saving my life.
Yeah, I know, but y'all have proven to be very simple creatures. I would have been fine. It would have been fine.
Yeah, but it's
All right,
more
let's go.
fun.
Okay, I'm taking what I'm taking, though.
I know. That's fine.
Don't look at my stuff.
It's okay. All right.
And don't get me caught.
I will try my best.
Oh, Lord. Can you even swim? She's looking dead at Kern.
Can I swim? Can I swim?
Yes, can you swim?
Can I swim?
He's a sailor. Of course he can swim.
Does an athletic score of 8 mean anything to you?
On your swim potential of 1 to 20, where are you?
Probably better than Hildreth is at.
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be great. Alright. Well,
But
you
if
guys
ever
swim.
a D&D character of mine dies because he can't swim, it will be the most ironic thing.
I know. That'll be hilarious. Okay, well fine. Let's go get my rock and a bunch of other stuff. If you die, I'm not waiting up for you.
Well, I mean, we're your escape route. It'll be the
Are you?
easiest escape, easiest exit possible. I'm your getaway driver.
Frightening.
Yeah.
This whole plan is frightening. It's not even really a plan.
I mean,
Kind of a plan.
It's kind of a
kind
plan.
of. At least we agree on that. Good compromise. Kind of a plan.
Good compromise. Kind of fun. All right. I don't know what kind of vendetta you have against this guy, but okay, cool.
We just want his thing.
He wanted to kill you. He wanted you as his prize.
Well, I wouldn't be the first. And yet here we are. All right, let's go get my stuff.
Also, Xylund, if you see anything up there that's pretty cool, make sure to take it.
No.
I mean,
No.
I mean, not all of it. I don't think you're going to be able to carry all of it, right?
And she kind of stands again. She's not super tall. She's actually really petite, especially next to you. So she comes at about chest height. But she puffs out her own chest. I take that as a challenge.
As long as you don't get trapped by this guy, and you
Well,
can.
to be fair, historically, only you have been trapped by this guy.
I know, which is why I'm just being cautious. We're just looking out after you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. The sentiment is not returned. So, how long do we get there?
I pull out the sea charts and start messing with everything. A day or two?
Oh, Lord.
Can you
Okay.
breathe underwater?
As far as you're concerned, yes.
All right. Hildreth,
Don't. Didn't she not breathe it at all or something?
She didn't seem to have any difficulty before.
all right, so Hildreth, you can have my which of us needs to be able to breathe underwater?
I do.
That would be me.
Oh,
Both
both
of
of
you.
us.
Well, one of you can have the cloak of the manta ray, and the other can sort yourself out, I guess.
My familiar also needs to be able to breathe underwater.
Can't you dismiss him like Lily does?
I'll just leave her up on the ship.
I can water walk. I can control water.
But you can't breathe it, apparently.
It's the dumbest thing.
Yeah,
So
it seems like
none
an
of us
oversight.
have
I
it.
have a question. If you could control water, can you not make the water recede from the room that the creature is in?
I could, but that would also be a dead giveaway.
Yeah, that might tip him off.
Well, if he already knows we're there, it might be a good backup plan.
could cast regenerate on myself. It just regenerates
Just
points as
continually
I'm dying.
regenerate. That seems like an excellent plan. All right. So, with this wonderful plan in place, we continue our sailing to the Dragon Turtle Island where you were before. I have a good picture of Dragon Turtle Island. There it is. To Dragon Turtle Island. Again, much reduced in size between where it stands currently and what it looks like on the pre-sundering charts procured from Bell. But otherwise, it doesn't look terribly much different. And as you approach in the twilight of the day, how are you going to do this? Do you want to take a rowboat ashore? Do you want to try and find the inlet again? Do you want to swim? How would you like to do this?
Well, I think we want the ship to be circling the island. So Davin and all the people that aren't here
Okay.
are doing that. I think we should probably swim to the island since we'll have enough stuff. Since we're gonna have to be swimming anyways.
Okay.
So are we leaving Hildreth behind? Because I don't think we have enough things to allow him to breathe underwater.
Either Lily or Lana have water breathing.
Do they?
I don't know.
I don't think Lily does. Let me double check. Because Lily can do the non-detection. That's no big deal. I don't think she has water breathing. She has mostly combat skills. I think she's a little paranoid. Can't imagine why. She does have polymorph. They both have
right.
polymorph.
Let's turn Hildreth into a dolphin or something.
But we have to go on land and then back.
Oh.
And it only lasts an hour. Does
Can
Hildreth
Hildreth
have
underwater?
polymorph?
I don't believe he does, but let's look at his spell list because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Spell list. You can water walk.
So good. Alright, yeah.
Race.
Enhance ability, detect thoughts, magic circle, remove curse. No, I don't think he can transform. He can detect magic. Will that help?
Water breathing, druid, ranger, sorcerer, wizard. Okay.
Let me check Davin.
I gave you
Popper. Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
And Lana. I mean, no, she's got polymorph. I don't believe any of her weapons do water breathing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Lesser restoration. Yeah, she doesn't either.
Yeah. I don't think we have anything that. The polymorph would be a good idea, but it only lasts an hour and we're going to be in there for a bit.
Mm-hmm. So,
Can you see through the eyes of your ghosts, Hildreth?
No, just Zoar.
Oh. Hmm.
I feel like at one point we had like potions of water breathing or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that
I
too.
don't have it written down, but I feel like at one point we did. So, but like I said, I don't have it. I've got one vial of fuck you paralysis potion.
now again, Alana does have a lot of stuff. I don't think she has those though.
Could Lily make potions of water breathing?
It would take time.
Would
Well, it would take us a couple days to get here.
a day or two, yeah.
Does she have any of her treasure here? She does not. Lily, let's see. But none of you know the spell, correct?
Yeah, none of us know the spell.
Okay. What does she have? She does have some. Oh, I forgot she got her tobacco. Well, let's try it. Let's see what she can come up with.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
So we'll say that between her Eldritch workshop, let's roll her knowledge nature as well. There we go. Good girl. She's able to cobble together in the 2 days. We'll do. Where's my die roller here? 2.
Okay. 2 potions?
2 potions.
Okay.
But they will last for 8 hours.
Oh, nice.
Better than one.
Right. And before we jump in, I'll cast this on Hildreth as well, so that he can swim freely, since he doesn't have a good swim speed.
Oh, you're so kind.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, well, I'll do that when we actually are getting close, because it's only an hour long.
All right.
Actually, maybe it's the same polymorph thing. If we get into a fight, I'll do that immediately.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Ready?
You guys geared up and ready to go?
I guess so.
Yeah.
You sound very positive. No one is making you do this.
I know.
Totally your idea. All right. So the 4 of you splash overboard and make your way to Dragon Turtle Island as the boat is manned by Davin, continuing to keep everything going with Lily as his first mate. We'll see how well that goes. And you approach the island, looking much as it was last time you were here, a strange conglomeration of different types of trees, some of which should not actually be growing in this climate, but look pretty comfortable nonetheless. And the mass of the island itself, the rocky aspect of the island being clustered towards its center. There is no obvious paths. The beach is a sandy one, giving way to stonier soil, and then eventually you hit rock face as you continue in towards the island center. But no obvious paths, no civilization, not even an ever burning ember to give you any comfort. No indication of any kind of life here.
We'll try and make our way to the weird place by following the same trails that we saw the last time we were here.
Okay.
No flowers, you said?
Pardon?
No flowers?
There's plants. There's just there's no life. Like there's no people. There's no civilization. It's pretty much just a deserted island.
I will look as we go exploring the island. I'm looking for flowers that look like they could function as sort of speaking tubes to the Lyrinel dimension.
Well, I mean, it is a fairly tropical vibe to it. So there are bamboo-esque kind of hard grasses and things like that, as well as larger open flowers, birds of paradise, hibiscus, things like that.
Sentence though.
Yeah, I don't. It's a very silent.
Okay, well whenever I see a likely looking flower, I'll just sort of casually go over to it and say into it, Lyrinel, I beseech thee, please grant us access to your hidden sanctum. I owe you one.
Don't say that.
So as Xylund is walking around again, you get a side eye from Zachary for that one.
Well, I'm trying not to draw attention to myself.
Are you
that.
though?
I sort of bend down to tie my shoelaces and then wander over to a flower.
Okay. I don't even know. Roll stealth, I guess, to try and be covert about.
Well, I'm not trying that hard. I'm just not doing it. I'm not like.
You're not doing it in front of everybody.
Okay. But if anyone happens to see me, I'm just going to be like, what?
Well, I mean, you're walking with Kern. He's got a passive perception of like 108. So it's not like he's not going to see what you're doing. I think you'd have to be dead not to notice, pretty much. So you're beseeching Lyrinel?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure you want to do that?
Well, I'm doing it in the most casual, half-assed way possible. I'm not, dripping blood into the flowers. Actually, once that occurs to me, I'll cut my hand a little bit and bleed into one of the flowers. See if that does anything.
Okay. So as the rest of the group is looking for a passage into the center of the island, Xylund has hung back and is now bleeding into the open petals of the flower. The flower that you selected is more of a hibiscus, more of a tropical-esque flower, but saying the words and applying a few drops of blood causes it to twist in on itself, reforming slowly into something more akin to a rose.
Oh shit.
And the sort of large broad leaves that are associated with that normal type of flower again twisting on themselves, almost wrapping up into a straw-like configuration and then unrolling again into barbed thorns that go ahead and make a dexterity save.
I did not expect that to work. Now I am reconsidering my life choices.
Okay. So it reaches up to effectively wrap around your wrist as it hangs by your side. Not quickly enough. You're able to not be caught by it, but it wasn't moving terribly quickly to begin with. Beyond the newly formed singular rose, the wall, the stone face, cracks without sound, just very gently, sort of speeding up about halfway up the face, about 5 foot up, and then just sort of crumbles in towards you until there is a passageway that you can shimmy through.
Xylund,
Oh.
what did you do?
I think I accidentally performed a dark ritual.
Accidentally.
But anyway, look, opening.
Okay.
All right, you guys gonna go in?
Xylund, yes, we're gonna go in.
Maybe I should go in first. Maybe this goes to the Lyrinal dimension or something.
You're right. You should go first.
I'll go
I don't
first.
think you're getting an argument from any of us.
Even Saku's kind of standing back, like, okay.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
squeeze in.
All right, so you slide your way through again. Gotta turn sideways, Outlast style. Slide your way through. It's just enough that you can get in. This is gonna be a challenge for you, Kern, because Xylund's not a big guy, and he's having problems. But yeah, as you slide your way through, you come into the paths that you ran into the first time the crew was on the island, just flanked by the high caverns. You can see the top of the sky, but it has that strange, slightly false light to it. It looks like the nighttime sky, but everything's just sort of off color a little. And you did determine the first time you were here with Lana and Davin flying over the top that you can't actually see in from above, nor could you see them as they flew on top. So there is some sort of illusion magic going on there.
So we made it to the right spot.
It's very similar. Yes, that's what it looks like. It's the same paths, the same type of rock. It's slightly discolored in here from what it is on the outside. The outside, it's more of a brown, kind of copper-based color, and in here it's a lot more gray and slate. But on the outside, it's a very natural rock formation. You're very craggy, and in here it's much smoother, and there's very particular carvings into the rock, a lot of which have worn away, but many of which are still very readable. And that's where you kind of got the first idea that this was a Lyrinal dedicated area, because the carvings still sort of bear those glyphs and themes. This area in particular, the carvings are in pretty sharp relief to the rocks that they are carved into. There's no mistaking what this place is.
All right. Well, let's find these underwater tunnels now.
Continue on down the path. Zachary will come in last. And as she barely makes it into the caverns with the rest of you, and you can hear the rock collapse in on itself. So you are now in these corridors with no obvious means of escape.
We got this.
Yep, we got this.
Okay. So these guys do wind in on themselves. They get to be pretty mazy as you go through. And of course, because the sky is off kilter, it's very difficult to navigate, because the stars don't quite align the way they should. But after some time, some indeterminable amount of time, as you wind your way through these corridors, there's no plant life here at all. It is just the path and the rock. The reliefs carved into the walls begin to wear away, and you start to get to what seems to be an older section of this area. And eventually you will find yourself at the open cave mouth. It looks very familiar. You can just hear the drips inside, just smell sort of the brackish water beyond as the ground begins to get marshy underneath your feet.
How long does non-detection last anyway?
8 hours.
Okay, sweet.
Now, non-detection protects you from divine sources of detection and magical scrying. So it's not a blanket non-detection. It's very specific sources. But it's better than nothing.
Well, hopefully this squid wizard is keyed into Lyrinil, and so counts as divine detection or something. I don't know.
You
I
better
guess we'll
hope.
just have to hope.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot the original drawings were still on here.
Oh God.
I'm keeping them.
Oh, there's a little Hildreth.
Yes, there's a little Hildreth with his ghost.
I love it.
Yeah, we're keeping those drawings. So yes, this is the interior of the cave, beginning more obviously towards the mouth. It's more rock than water, although it does have a very damp presence. And as you continue through, the safe areas of rock slowly begin to get submerged under low levels of water that just encroach upon everything until you're stuck with incredibly thin avenues of stone to get across. All of which will eventually culminate into a massive waterfall that just goes straight down.
How are we gonna get down this? Grappling gun. Go.
Davin
Give it
has
to
grappling
Davin.
gun.
Damn it!
I traded it for the belt.
This would be perfect for the grappling
It
gun.
would. It would.
Well, we don't want to go down fast because whatever's at the bottom are probably sharp, pointy rocks.
Levitate would be useful here.
It would be useful
Or
here.
feather fall. Having a wizard at this point would
Yeah,
actually
having a
be
wizard in
useful.
this. I do have control water. We can like float in a blob of water down.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Can you?
I don't know.
Not so sure about that answer.
Let's say control any freestanding water.
Do 100 feet on each side. That's like a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. Blood, you can part, you can redirect.
Whirlpool.
Well, you
Or
can
an
technically
unlucky
redirect
direction.
flow. Hmm?
Yeah, in an unlikely direction.
Yeah.
Like reverse
So
geyser fall down
You
there.
could do like a Silver Surfer kind of thing, except with the waterfall.
We can try that.
That would be interesting. Okay. Yeah, you can try that for
Okay.
10 minutes, apparently. So you better hope whatever you're going to is within 10 minutes travel time.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Kern conjures up this little disc of water for everybody to travel on too.
Oh, I mean, it's just down the waterfall, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're just summoning up a portion of the water into something you can stand on. Yeah, all four of you can stand on. And then you're just going to go down? Or do you want to go across?
Do we want to go across?
You
It's
can't
across.
see the other side from here.
I think this is like where all the water comes into like the main chamber. Right?
Hang on. I've got. Did I? Should have a spell for this. Locate object. Boink. I will cast that to see if I can ping the thing we're looking for.
Do you remember what it is you're looking for?
Well, I've touched it, haven't I?
Happy? Yeah, oh yeah, you took it. So yeah, it's down.
Down? Okay.
Yeah, we'll go down then.
Okay. You travel down the waterfall, getting sprayed upon the way. The sucker is a very, very, very large waterfall that ends in sort of a cistern at the bottom. So it's filling up. You'll have to go underwater if you want to continue south.
Yes.
I'll grow some gills.
Okay.
I got
Zachary
the
just-
right. Zachary is Zachary.
Yeah, she just jumps in.
And I guess Hildreth gets his water breathing on.
Yep.
Okay. Then you have your potion. Right?
Yeah, Hildreth has his.
Yeah,
potion.
Hildreth has the. Has
Oh,
the
Hildreth
potion.
has the potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not doing any spell or stuff like that until it gets close to it, because the potion lasts 8 hours,
You're right.
and
Okay,
anything
cool.
else is 1.
All right. You guys get potions. You're ready to go. Sakri jumps in. Doesn't wait for y'all. She just heads off.
Well, I mean, if
Uh,
she wants to go get it herself, that's fine with me. Although she's going to take all... No, I'll try to catch up to her. She's going to take all this stuff.
Okay.
We are like her only way out of here.
Yeah.
So
Pretty cool, but she needs the boat.
you continue down. And again, you do swim for a while and this is kind of coming back to you because you guys all sort of came in from different directions last time you were here. So this is mostly the way that Davin came in. So he would probably be the best person to remember, but there's a bunch of twisting tunnels and things as you get towards the bottom. Sort of the opposite of what things were like on the other side when you guys were trying to come in by boat. But eventually you can swim your way through, and all these tunnels are flooded. There are offshoots here and there, but most of them are pretty short, and you can tell which ones are sort of the main chamber and which ones are obvious dead ends or are going to loop around in on themselves after a while. There's no light of any kind, so it's all dependent on your dark vision or lack thereof. As things get darker and darker going down.
I can cast Produce Flame. I don't think light underwater will be any problem at all.
Okay.
We also don't want to like expose ourselves.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Well, that's why we wear clothes, right?
Well, most of the time.
Yeah, good point.
Most of the time.
I feel like Zachary probably has no problem seeing underwater.
She's fine. Like, she's ahead. She does not care. She's not looking back. If she's having any problems breathing or seeing, if she doesn't give any indication.
Hildreth is so out of his element right here. He left his familiar behind. He can only see out of one eye.
Yeah, exactly. Hildreth's probably having the worst time of it. And then, of course, Team Human. Xylund doesn't have a problem, but Kern needs dark vision. Which is becoming more and more evident the further down you go. Again, no lights. So
Well, maybe you guys should just wait here while me and Zachary go ahead then, since you can't see.
Once we get to the chamber, we will.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to... I guess we should try to form some kind of chain then? Like,
Yeah. Definitely.
so
okay.
Kern can hold on to me and then Hildreth can hold on to Kern, sort of, or
Okay.
maintain some kind of contact.
Whatever works.
You guys can make your way through. After kind of dodging your way through, and you can kind of still see like Sakri's path as she zips along through the tunnels. So it gives you some indication of where she's going anyway. You can make your way out of the little labyrinth into a chamber with air at the top. It's still a filled cistern, but there is an air pocket at the top, and it is surrounded by rocks. You are able to climb up and out if you want to.
Sure.
And we can breathe a little if you want. Again, no real light here, but you are getting closer to something. There is some light just beyond through another fairly large tunnel. This one's completely on land. It is not underwater. So you can make your way through here to someplace that is lit, at least partially.
I feel like this is an episode of Star Trek.
I love the
where,
music.
all
Yeah.
the captains and stuff leave the ship to go down to
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
You guys are doing okay.
How
Uh-huh.
how long are we swimming for?
Not enough for your water breathing to wear off. Like it only took you maybe 45 minutes to zip your way through.
I was wondering if I. So okay, I'm just wondering if I should keep a spell slot to cast it again if I need to, or if I can burn this spell slot to make myself stealthier.
It is totally up to you. You guys did
Cast
go out.
enhanced ability on you, like as we got to the antechamber or the chamber.
Oh, you already cast it on me?
I was going to when
okay.
we got there.
I was about to say, I thought we brought Zachary to be the stealthy aspect
Yeah.
of our mission.
She's
The rest
gonna
of us
take
are
all the
birds.
shit though.
Yeah, but then we take it from her later.
I don't know if it's gonna be that simple.
Oh, God, I mean, you could try to be stealthier, but they're not saying anything that she's just going to take it from you anyway.
He's just gonna huck her into the ocean.
Yeah, right?
That's his plan. That's plan to everything. Just huck it into the ocean. Okay. So, go ahead.
Yeah, as soon as we get into the area that we know where this thing is, I'm gonna cast enhanced ability on Xylund.
Okay. But yeah, going down this tunnel here, you are up above the main chamber where you ran into Squid Wizard. As a reminder, I will bring that up so you can kind of see. Let me. I always forget you guys.
Draw.
Draw on everything. Yes. I always forget to clear it, and then we come back to it.
That's great.
Yeah, I do like to keep it. So, as a reminder, this is the main chamber. You guys are basically on the south end of the map. You're up above everything. The chamber itself is really, really tall, very, very deep. Right now, it is not filled, at least not completely. It's only filled about halfway. But the buildings down below, it's mostly at this point just foundations and rock that has long since been worn away by water, taken over by barnacles. The Squid Wizard hangs out here, and you can still see he has a table that he likes to surround himself with his stuff. So this entire platform here is just boxes and chests and all kinds of ramshackle stuff. These other areas are either enclosed buildings, this is an enclosed building, or they're just open foundations like this with nothing much going on here. But you guys are up above on a effectively a large ledge that goes all the way across the southern end. And there are small bits of stairs that connect to this tower here that you can make your way down if you want to walk.
Stealthy as we can be. I guess Hildreth and I can hide in here, potentially.
You
I think
could.
that's good.
You could, yep, this is closed enough that you could, and the steps are large enough and wide enough that you could press yourself against them and be somewhat hidden with a good spell check or a good stealth check.
I had to let my locate object drop, so I don't know where this thing is exactly.
What did you cast on yourself? Oh.
Hmm? And hence, or
alter
no,
self.
yeah, alter self.
Okay. Well, we know what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Kern, but with longer hair.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, you don't see the Squid Wizard. You also don't see Zachary.
God damn it.
So is it possible for me to make my way down stealthily?
Yes, like I said, this tower here, this stairway down here is really old, very large, flat, deep stones. So you could press yourself against the wall and have quite a bit of shadow, as long as you were careful. And the top part is all open air, so you could breathe, and then you would hit water, and you'd have to do the bottom 20 feet underwater.
Well, I still got my gills, so I'll do
Right.
that.
Okay, go ahead and roll your stealth.
And I have advantage.
Yes, and enhanceability and the prayers and love of the people around you. Except Zachary, she didn't give two shits. She's gone.
Okay, here we go. Come on.
Hey,
I really suck
17.
at stealth. Yeah.
Good. So you're stealthily making your way down this massive set of stairs. Okay. Coming down, pressing yourself against, hiding amongst the shadows, making as few splashes as possible. And then from this area over here, this actually continues further down. This wasn't an area that you explored a whole lot, but this actually goes deeper into the ruins. And you got kind of a glimpse out of that, or into this, but you didn't go too far. But from that location, I knocked my squid wizard off the map, and I had to find him again.
Squid wizard.
No.
Where is
Oh,
my
maybe
squid wizard?
maybe you can sense anything that touches the water. That would suck.
There's my squid wizard. Hi, buddy. There he is. He's a good man. Okay. So he comes up from this area over here and swims back over to his usual location. He's got a get right there, buddy. Thank you. He's got a couple of boxes attached to his back that he sets down on his table and begins to remove from his back, place on the table, and open one by one, and very meticulously go through them and pull things out and arrange them. And then every now and again he will stop. He'll put them back in the box and then take them out again in a different arrangement. He does this a couple of times as you make your way down the length of the tower.
I see if Zachary is anywhere around
Make
there.
make a perception check.
I realize that this is like almost impossible.
Oh.
Oh no, it's your perception. Of course it's not. You have the best perception. Do I have a Zachary though? There's the question. There she is. Yep. Zachary's down below. She's right there. She is under the water. She is pressed up against the foundation, kind of perched on some rocks. She's not high enough that he should be able to see her.
Right.
And yeah, she's very aware that he is there, judging by her furtive looks in that direction.
Xylund has seen the Squid Wizard too.
He would be hard to miss. The Squid Wizard was making no attempt to hide. He went directly to his location. He appears to be singing to himself as he works on his boxes over and over and over and over again. Xylund, you make your way to the bottom of the tower. You got a Squid Wizard and a Zachary. And your friends up above. What would you like to do?
Is there any You said this over here is sealed?
Yeah, this is actually a closed building. It's the only closed building. this is half busted, this is completely open, this is completely open, and this leads down.
Kind of feel like the thing we want is probably on the table that he's standing right in front of. So am I underwater now?
Yeah, you're at the bottom of the tower, so you are underwater. But you
So-
are still stealthed.
Can I swim out of the tower and surface again? Like, is that possible?
You would have to swim up. You would it's a bit of a swim up. But you could eventually get to
So
a
is
point
it-
where you could breathe, but it's much taller than this.
The water is much taller than, so the Squid Wizard is underwater as well.
Yes, the Squid Wizard is underwater. Both the Squid Wizard and Zachary are underwater,
Okay.
fully underwater.
Shit. Okay. All right. So if I were to swim up to here, just I'm surveying the situation back
Mhm.
from the safety of the tower.
Mhm.
Is there any way into the, like, how would I get into this central area? How crumbly is this wall?
It's
around it?
open. It's completely open. It's basically just a foundation. The stairs are here. These little wall sections are here, but they're only about 2 foot, 3 foot tall, and then they break off. So yeah, you could come stand on these rocks, step over this wall, and be in this area. Like there's really no protection.
I probably haven't seen Zachary over here, have I?
Probably not. No, not unless you're actively looking for her.
Okay, I'm gonna try to actively look for her.
Okay.
Why do I keep putting my character sheet away?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nope. She is nowhere to be found. She's looting the treasure room without you.
Okay. This is okay. So I'm gonna swim over to here. I guess I'll just drag myself on.
Yeah, just put
Yeah.
yourself on the board. It's a visual aid.
Stealthily swim over to there.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
No, you can keep your 17 for now.
Okay. And so from this vantage point, I'm trying to stay low so that he can't see me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll peek over to see if I've drawn his attention at all or if he's just engrossed in what he's doing there.
Okay. You go ahead and make another perception check. Hey, this is a little better. He seems pretty engrossed in what he's doing. Yeah, he seems he seems pretty stuck on what he's doing.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope that we can get this shit done quickly since I'm running out of gills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I can cast this at different levels. Can I? No, I can't. No, wait, yes I can. Oh wait, I've got tons of spell slots. What am I talking about? I've got like 3 level 3. Okay, I'm fine. I'm just dumb.
You're fine. Okay. Glad you worked that out.
Okay, so I want to cast Shatter on
Shatter?
something. Yeah, something
Okay.
like over in this direction.
Okay.
Or actually, maybe I should cast it. No, I don't know where Zachary is.
Do you really care where Zachary is though?
She's integral to the plan, right?
Actually, maybe let's rethink this. So he came from this direction.
Yes. Yes, this is a hole that leads like underneath this rock formation.
Okay,
He came up and out.
I'm not going to cast Shatter on anything. I'm going to swim over here.
Okay. That will take another stealth check since you're going right by him.
Well, I'm going to try to go around as far as possible.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Okay. How far did you want to go?
basically want to explore the back cave that he came from.
Okay.
That's where I'm headed.
All right. So you make it about there. About halfway. And then the squid wizard turns and looks dead at you. I mean, you can place yourself wherever you wish on the board if you don't have to be this close to him. But this is about as far as you make it, is this location. So yes, he has detected you, unfortunately, in his watery realm. And he looks very upset. So he's talking to you over his shoulder as several of his tentacles are putting things back in the box as neatly as possible. This box that he has repacked 4 times. So
Okay,
he's
when I
talking to
see-
you. Go ahead.
As soon as I see that he's seen me, I'm gonna just swim as fast as I can towards this cave.
In the hole? Okay.
Yes,
Bolt.
because I want him to leave his shit behind. I want him to come after me.
Okay. So you're bolting for the hole. And he has repacking his box. He's yelling at you, calling you a damnable thief. And from above, Kern and Hildreth, he does manage to get one box packed and put back on his back before hauling off after Xylund. He does swim a little faster than you do, Xylund. Well, what is your manta ray speed? Or do you
I
not
think it's
have
the same
that?
as my running speed.
Okay.
Hang on.
The altered self.
Your alter self speed, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, right. I don't have my altered. I think I just have gills. I don't think it gives me.
So it's just your
Very
normal
puffing and
swim
stuff.
speed.
Whatever my swimming speed normally is. I think that's what my swimming speed is. But
Okay.
I do have. I'm super strong. Like my athletics is 14.
Underwater in game of speed equal to your walking speed.
Which isn't fast enough, but okay. So yeah, you're giving him chase. You're like he's so you can head for the hole, and Good Wizard comes after. You have successfully distracted him.
Okay. I mean, it
Good
wasn't.
job.
Could have gone better. I wasn't actually. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Now I just gotta make my way back somehow.
You've
But for
got
now, I'll just
29
keep-
strength, Island.
Yeah, I know. I'll just keep going as far as I can, basically.
Okay, down once you get into this underground section here, it is a much tighter set of tunnels. These are a lot twistier, much smaller, much more human-sized than the ones that are up above. A lot easier to get lost, but they also loop in on themselves a lot more. So there's not really a straight path. The other thing you notice as you kind of go through this little area with the squid wizard nipping at your heels is that this area is inhabited. As you sort of whip your way through the various tunnels, this seems to be where all the people are. There's small enclaves of sort of living quarters set up in the bends, the wider bends of tunnels, and occasionally where several tunnels come to meet, where there's an open space, people have set up actual like living spaces, beds, and what you would normally expect to see in small cabins or farmhouses. You don't see any people necessarily, but there's no mistaking it. Like people live here and live here currently, judging by the sort of the presentation of everything. These aren't old quarters. These are
I'm
new.
still underwater.
Yeah, this is all
Okay.
underwater. There's no breathing space down here. It's all totally underwater. So yes, as you are escaping your pursuer. Now that the squid wizard has been lured away by Xylund down
Did
into
you almost call it a Cthulhu?
a Cthulhu? No.
I thought you stuttered with a and then corrected the squid wizard.
No, I
totally
was no. I was gonna say Kern and Hildreth, and then I stopped myself.
Okay, that also
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, not a Cthulhu. No, this guy's not a Cthulhu, not by any stretch of the imagination. He thinks he's a Cthulhu. He's incorrect.
I thought you were just being one of those people that calls any sort of squid people a
Oh
Cthulhu.
no, we don't do that in this house. No,
That's
Alright.
racist.
we put some respect on that name. So Kern and Hildreth. So now you've seen Xylund has lured away the squid wizard. Kern, you see where Sakri is. what would you guys like to do from up above?
While he's distracted going off, we should jump in and like try to get as much stuff taken.
That's kind of what I was thinking. But
Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Then
No,
jump.
here we go.
Are you guys gonna jump?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump
We're
in.
underwater. It's all good.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Xylund
fine.
is sacrificing himself for us, so
Right? We will steal all the cool loot in honor of Xylund's sacrifice.
All right.
on there.
So yeah, you guys can freely jump in from any point along that ledge because, like I said, it's 40 foot of water. You'll be absolutely fine.
How'd you get your character on there? Like, did they change it?
Yeah, if you go to bio and info on your character sheet and hover over your portrait, in the top left corner there's a little square with arrows pointing at each of the corners. You click on that and just drag and drop onto the
Oh, they did change it. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a lot easier this way.
Yeah.
I was just used to like dragging the entire.
Well,
portrait.
yeah, I just pulled my portrait on normally, but I guess because I'm the GM, like I pulled it from a list of allies, not the bio.
All right. Let's go.
So Zachary is helping herself. She's already grabbed the small box.
That's what we're about to be doing. Kudos to her.
We just need to find this orb. Like, as soon as we get the orb, I'm gonna send a message to Xylund to be like, "Come back."
Okay. And she briefly looks up as you enter her domain now. What are you guys doing?
I mean, we gotta find this orb, right?
And she looks at you. And she's just talking and stuff left, right, and sideways. And trash in the place. It's good. There's gonna be so mad.
I know, right?
Grabbed a box, grabbed a bunch of stuff. So you guys are just gonna pocket, or do you
We're
want
just
to
gonna
look
pocket
at what you're
everything.
pocketing? Okay.
The only like we know what this thing is. Right?
Yeah, you've seen it before.
And I
Briefly.
make sure to like Zachary, we're not gonna take it from you, but just let us know if and when you find it.
Yeah.
That being said, pocketing as many small items that'll fit in pockets as I can is also
Yes. Feel free. You guys
not
are
even
just
look.
moving.
That's not an orb, but that'll fit in this pocket.
Exactly. Yeah, the Zachary's under the same sort of the same MO. Just anything that'll fit in her pocket. She's going ahead, and again, there are all kinds of little loot nodes here, and here. There's just boxes and boxes and bags of stuff. So she's going through the table. She's going through whatever she can go through. And after, let's say, give you guys about 10 minutes just for rooting around and stuffing stuff in your pockets, either carefully or haphazardly, whatever your preferred method is. I'm actually going to roll. Okay. They'll just pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Sid.
2.
No, you should have picked 3 with me. That would have thrown her for a loop.
It would have because it was 3. So Hildreth. Hildreth, you are the one who come across the small yellowish stone that was originally liberated from Sakri, and then in and amongst the treasures.
I'll pocket it, or maybe not pocket it, but because I'm next to Kern, I'll elbow him and show him without blatantly screaming out loud, "I've got sack!"
Cool. I say, Zachary, we got your stuff. Let's try to get Xylund out of here. I do a sending message to Xylund saying, "Get the fuck out of there." Come back to the center room, and I swim over here, just waiting.
Okay. Zachary's still looting. Now, Xylund, so you get your sending from Kurt.
All right. So am I still swimming
Yeah.
away?
You're still you've been whipping your way through these tunnels. with this asshole on your heels the whole time, who's cursing your ancestry, insulting your lineage, insisting you return what you stole. How dare you come back to his house? The various things he's going to do to you when he catches you.
Pissed off you didn't wipe your feet or take your shoes off.
Exactly.
This is a nation-style home, sir. We don't know what you've been walking through.
Now, he is faster than you, but he's also larger than you. So he has maintained a very, very close distance to you, but there are some tunnels that he has a hard time getting through. So you can plausibly maintain enough distance to get away from him. It's just a matter of finding your way back to the surface.
Right. So I haven't seen any people, like no mermen or anything?
Not so far. But as you get your sending from Kern, again, it's pretty quickly. These guys were only searching for, about 10 minutes. As you're whipping your way through these tunnels, trying to keep them off your heels as best you can.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
I've got like 5 minutes of...
I know. I'm aware. So in sort of, a panic state, now that you've gotten your sending, it's like, okay, time to retreat. Trying to whip your way back, you do begin to see, you're trying to retrace your steps a little bit. There are faces that sort of peek out from some of the smaller bolt holes that look, they look humanoid enough. But they don't try to stop you, or they look more frightened than anything.
Can I cast a spell underwater?
Technically. You have gills, so you can talk.
You're also concentrating on being able to breathe.
That is true.
No, I need to refresh this alter self before I make my way back. I'm not going to make my way back, be able to make it back before it dies on me. Okay, well, I guess, how wide are these tunnels? Are there any parts of the tunnel where they're wide enough where I could sort of swim around him, or?
No. There are some tunnels where in the bend they get wider, but those are also the places where he can swim faster too. They're not wide enough that both of you would be able to occupy the tunnel at the same time.
Eat him into the water.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do then is so these houses that I'm swimming past, they're probably too small for him to get inside.
They're not. These little boat holes where the people are poking out. Yeah, they're not really houses. They're just sort of carve-outs in the tunnels and in the caves where people seem to be hiding.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking duck into one of these bolt holes.
Okay. So you put yourself in one of these boat holes. Again, these are still completely underwater. There's still no air down here.
Yeah.
They're not very large. They're, about closet-sized. Refrigerator-sized tops. And so as you kind of push yourself into one, the two people that were inhabiting that little boat hole spill out into the tunnel itself.
What were they though? I want to get a look at them.
Okay. Well, they're humanoid shape. They again appear to be people. They do have webbed feet and webbed fingers, and they do have gills in their neck. But otherwise, they appear to be roughly, humanoid shape. The clothes they wear are extremely tattered. They're not exceptionally, let's say, modest. They have worn away quite a bit. They've been eaten away quite a bit. They do have a lot of jewelry, but not so much in the way of tattoos. And most of their jewelry just looks like odds and ends, things that they might have found detritus and things down here. But other than that, they look like humanoids. One is maybe 16, a boy, and the other is a girl of maybe 10. They don't carry weapons. They are completely just scared shitless that you've pushed yourselves into their boat hole. They have, blonde hair and blue eyes. They definitely don't look like mer people.
Huh, weird. All right, once I'm in here, I'm going to take an action to cast Alter Self on myself again.
Okay.
By which point I figure he's probably caught up to me.
He's getting closer. The two prior inhabitants of the bolt hole are checking you out about as much as you're checking them out, so they're kind of stuck, whether they're frozen in fear or curiosity. You're not real sure, but they haven't moved.
So they're still in here with me?
No, they're standing outside and they're looking at you. There's not enough room for all three of you. They're smaller than you are. Even they're not very big people or kids, I should say.
How far from the entrance is the back wall? Like, my plan is to go against the back wall and sort of wait there. And as soon as the squid wizard sticks his head in front of the entrance, I will propel myself with my legs right into his face and punch him.
Yeah, you would have enough room. You would have enough room to do that if you tucked your legs up. Like if you're going to do a tuck and roll and then push out, you would have that much room. Yeah, you're basically in a closet.
Okay.
Kick.
I will gesture for the mer people to get out of the way as I, assume position.
Okay, so you assume the position, just as you sort of indicate that you would like them to vacate. The squid wizard comes at you full force. He himself pushes them out of the way. He doesn't actually touch them. He just moves a tentacled hand, and they get pushed up against a wall nearby by some level of force as he just torpedoes himself right towards you.
I torpedo myself right towards him.
Yeah.
That'll teach him.
All right, make your attack.
Would this be athletics or what is this anyway?
This is an unarmed attack.
Okay. That's just straight strength?
It's just straight strength.
Plus proficiency.
Right.
Plus
Because you're proficient with your own feet. Kick him in the face.
So plus proficiency is 22.
22.
Falcon kick.
Yeah. You want to roll damage?
Sure.
I think it's just 10.
He's got a belt of giant strength.
Yeah, but it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Yes, it is.
But also, could I add a divine smite to this?
Yes, if you wanted to add a divine smite, I would let you do that.
Yes. My shining fist.
It's burning grip tells me to defeat you.
That's hilarious.
Actually, I can do one better than that. I've
Can
got a
you?
level 4 spell slot now. Hang on.
All right.
So
All right.
one more D8 on top of that.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah, not meant to be. Still though.
so 23 punch to the face. That's not bad.
That's a good pop to the nose. So you pop this thing in the beak. And it staggers backwards, a little stunned that you actually landed. You do manage. Yeah, I wasn't. So you actually do push him back enough you can get by him.
Okay, so I'll start swimming back as fast as I can towards Kern.
Okay. You're making your way back. You bop this guy in the noggin.
What the fuck just happened?
You got to find smited in the face. So you can whip your way back to the entrance. Occasionally seeing a few more faces peek out at you.
Did I deter him, or is he still coming out?
It takes a minute. Like things are real quiet. Things are real quiet for a couple of minutes. But then
His hands up to his nose like, is that blood?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You made me bleed my own blood.
Come on.
So yes, very quiet for a couple of minutes, but then yes, eventually he continues his chase. You can hear him sounding angrier, if stuffier. You might have broken his beak as he comes after you, yelling curses at you, yelling curses at the world, yelling curses at presumably the individuals peeking out from bullet holes, screaming that his items better be there, and what he does to thieves and so on and so forth. They'll hunt you down.
Scared of him?
They seem to be.
Oh, really? Maybe I should finish this fucker off.
Well, He did summon a bunch of aboleths.
He did.
He hasn't yet, though. I'll get him back to the central area, and then I will turn and draw my sword. And then
Okay.
that way, if we have to boogie, we can do it real fast.
Okay. That's between y'all.
I was gonna zap us out like as soon as I saw you.
I figured, but I'm gonna stop short before I get to you and turn and draw my sword so you can tell exactly what is on my mind.
Okay. So you make your way out, you pop out, and you see Kern and Zachary going through boxes up here. And then Hildreth, whatever you're doing.
Probably the same thing Zachary's doing.
You going through boxes? Okay. So shoulder to shoulder digging through
That's
stuff.
what we're here to do. It'd be
Yeah,
silly to not just take
I agree.
as we possibly could.
Exactly.
He
No
does have
reason-
another box on his back too, so that's
He does.
Well, we're not going to be taking that. It's on his back.
So I will move him behind you. Okay. So Xylund, you pop out, see Kern, see Zachary, see Hildreth digging through stuff, pocketing crap, chattering amongst themselves. And then Kern looking silent and probably freaked.
Over, guys, we got to get out of here.
Jumps down.
Okay.
All right.
Like, I want to kill this guy, but he was kind of a challenge when we had 5 people ready to fight him.
yeah. I mean, this could go real bad, and if it does, then we should get out. But I think we should at least give it a quick shot. Or at
Okay.
least let me have a few goes at him.
Okay. Get where you're gonna be, Xylund.
That looks like a good spot.
Yeah, okay.
If
let me-
he's still coming towards me.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can hear him coming.
Actually, maybe I'll just step a bit closer so I can attack him right.
Okay. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative if you wanna. If you wanna whap him.
Okay.
Optional. You don't have to, but if you would like to, feel free to put yourself on the initiative board. Hildreth, you in or out?
He's going to be in.
All right.
He's going to leave most of the looting to Zachary. He sees his buddies get into a fight. He's like, fighting monsters is what I'm all about.
Can't
We're
let that
freeing
go.
a mer people civilization,
Are you?
potentially.
Maybe. All right. Okay. Initiative. Oh no! Oh, that's not a very good roll. Okay. Well, that sucked. Xylund, you get to go.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Well, so are you just going to attack it?
Yeah.
Once I see that there's no letting you go, I'll just be like, hold on a second. Can you wait for me to go real
Why?
quick? I'm gonna make you
Okay.
deal more damage.
Okay. Can I hold my action until Kern does whatever he wants?
Yes, you can hold your action until Kern does whatever he wants to do.
To do? Okay. I will raise my sword and get ready to smite.
Alright. Sorry, am I up now?
Yes, go ahead.
Since I have the Cloak of the Manta Ray, I can swim here no problem. Bonus action. Touch Xylund's sword.
Oh my.
Many a fanfic have been written about this.
Yeah, I was
moment.
gonna say, where's Lily?
And give him Holy Weapon.
Oh.
Deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage on that.
Oh shit!
Then, as an action, I will do Sacred Flame, because I haven't done that in like forever.
Can you sacred flame underwater? Didn't we have this discussion?
It's radiant, right?
I think so. I don't think it's yeah, it's radiant damage. Okay. I know we had this discussion.
Yeah. So I'll try to burn him with radiant light.
Okay. All right. Dex save. That is... Oh, that's a fail. Ow.
Takes 11 points of radiant.
11 points.
Mm-hmm.
Make me so sad. All right. Okay. All right. Is that good for your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, Xylund then. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Can you roll the 24 first before we have to start doing math on this?
Oh my lord. Okay, hang on. You
Okay.
guys are killing me.
I'm gonna divine smite both of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I'll do the first one first.
Okay.
So 16 plus.
I need my calculator.
Roll one of those d6, by the way.
What's that?
You have great weapon fighting style. You rolled the 5 and a 2.
Oh, so I get to reroll one of them.
One of the d6, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's much better.
So that's 3 more, that's 19.
19. Awesome. Okay, so 19 plus my divine smite plus 2d8.
Yep.
So 40 for my first hit.
Okay. God damn
So
it.
for my critical hit, everything gets doubled, like all this radiant damage as
All
well?
dice are doubled.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fucking
40.
great, isn't it?
It's pretty good. Okay.
Y'all.
Oh, I
I'm
get to reroll
mad.
one of those.
I'm so mad.
So
And you get to re-roll the 2 on the crit as well.
Yep.
oh, great. Okay. All right. So that's 4 plus
7.
5 plus 9.
It's like 6 more points of damage on that. So that's actually 26 on just the weapon crit.
Okay, 26 on just that. Okay. Plus 28. Plus
An extra 48.
that's all right.
Jesus Christ.
I hate you
Plus
guys
28
so
plus-
much.
That's okay.
So that's 76 on that hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Did you say
Alright.
76?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
Fuck
first one?
y'all. First one
Had
was
nothing
40.
to do with this. Hildreth has done nothing in this combat. I don't want no fucking.
First one was 40 points.
76. So that's 116.
I don't want to talk to you people anymore. Oh my lord.
You allowed it.
I know. Damn
You
it.
enabled me.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Fine. Fine. Fine.
You looking a little rough?
Oh yeah, I should say so. Good Christ.
Just took out Naya with that one.
Yeah, like he's lost some tentacles. Like his back is all split. He's bleeding pretty heavily. Yeah, I'd say yeah. He's poor little beak's broken. He's pretty savaged right now. You guys are mean.
Not as mean as we're about to be.
I know, and he goes last too. Like not great. Okay. All right. Hildreth, your go.
So I was considering what I was going to do with my turn, and after that, I think what my turn is going to be, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Uh-huh.
Give myself bull strength to double my carrying capacity and just grab more loot. Those guys look like they've got the fight taken care of.
It's fine. It's fine. All
Over
right.
here with Zachary just looting everything.
Pretty much, yeah. She looks at you and looks at Kern and Xylund, looks back at you and does the exact same thing. Just hops back up here, like, oh shit.
So for the next hour, I've got advantage on strength checks, and my carrying capacity is doubled.
Awesome.
That's my turn. Not anything spectacular, but there you go.
Hey, we're gonna get so much loot from this. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Okay. It's the Squid Wizard's turn. Oh my god, Squid Wizard, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Now, again, if you recall, Squid Wizard is telepathic. So every time you have hit this thing, it has yelled in all of your brain. And it's just swearing like a sailor on leave. Oh, not happy. Not happy at all. Yeah, not pleased with the world.
Fun of in middle school. You might go play an ancient dragon and come back and kick your ass.
Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do to you people? Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 150 feet. 30 feet of the target. Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? Okay.
Oh, we are kind of lined up for whatever he's about to do.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
Well, I should have gone with Cat's Grace.
Hang on. I've got a thing for this. Just give me a second to look it up.
Okay. DC is 17.
No, I really should have gone with Cat's Grace. Oh, shit, look at that.
For being next to Xylund.
Yes, you get a bonus.
Yeah, you get +2, but I can also give one of you even better if I can figure out where I put this stupid thing.
We're
I
fine.
rolled well enough. I'm surprised I got that with a +2, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, Kern's fine.
Kern's fine.
Yeah, Kern's fine.
Hildreth is also probably fine, but he's... Hang on.
He's fine.
You or another creature. Oh, it can apply to me too, so I'll just roll for me then and see how I do.
Okay.
Okay, so I will use my Flash of Genius, which is this.
Meh.
I use my reaction to add my intelligence modifier to the roll. I've got the fairy around my head, so that's an 8.
It is not high
+2.
enough.
No, I know, but I used it. I did the
You
thing.
did. You
It's my
did.
new skill.
Yes. It was very close, but not quite.
That's a really badass skill. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool, eh?
Let's see. We're gonna
It'd
do.
be even better if my intelligence was higher.
Hey, baby, hi. I didn't know you were awake.
Okay. Well, that's easy. So it is 50 points of lightning damage for those who fail, and 25 for those who succeed.
Oh, I'm glad I succeeded.
As lightning arcs from the Squid Wizard's non-broken tentacles, condemning you all to fry in the in the lower planes forever.
How much bonus do I get on a save, Xylund?
2.
2?
Yeah.
So 25 halved is 12, so I barely make concentrating on your holy weapon.
Oh, good. Good.
Let's see. So that is okay. Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? I do not believe so. No, that's a full action. Okay, we can, however, do this. And he begins to fill the chamber again. So these 4 sections. Oops, I'm on my thing. These 4 areas here begin to cascade down water. And then there are 4 additional sort of streams of water from the ceiling closer to that central foundation that create a cascade as well. And the chamber begins to fill up completely.
This is when the aboleths appeared last time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to kill him pronto.
Kill him or escape, like was the original plan.
Right, but now
Yes.
we've almost got him though.
Well,
Got him on the
why
ropes.
he's not a bad guy. He's an
He's-
asshole.
Well,
but he's
he's
not a
dead
bad guy.
now, so I don't know.
All right, fair, whatever.
Yeah, it's Zachary's gonna fill her pockets. She's not overly concerned with what's going on. And she doesn't tussle with things that are bigger than her. So it is Xyland's turn once again. Xyland, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
Well, that's not ideal.
No.
Oh, that is not ideal.
That one's
Well, that's a
alright.
hit though.
Alright, Divine Smite again. Great sword.
How long does Holy Weapon last?
A long time.
Does it? Okay. I didn't check. Roll up here. Holy Weapon. An hour. All right.
So that is 18 plus 26, 44 plus 9, 53.
53. Man.
You're just
Well-
shredding them.
Yeah, you really are. Like, seriously, you're.
That's why
Yeah.
we keep him around.
Good Lord.
Well, I'm finally useful. Like, this is the first time Xyland's been a powerhouse. Like, usually I'm like Mr. Whiff.
Apparently not. That built a giant strength. You're smashing shit. All right. Anything else you'd like to do to destroy my perfectly crafted monster?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, to follow up, he's going to suplex all the aboleths while he's at it.
Well, I'm running out of Divine Smites is the problem.
All right. Kern?
All right. Except instead of 20 thunder damage, it's just going to be 30, a flat 30, since I'm using my channel divinity to max the thunder damage.
Okay. But this is a spell effect?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's Constitution. What's your Constitution there, buddy? Oh, that is a save. Okay, and now he can do something on a save. I believe. Yes. Successful saving throw against spell.
It's time for Daddy to take you out. After his
do,
turn.
you need to take Pupper out?
After my turn, because it's coming up next, yeah.
Okay. So he can reflect that
Oh, that's
Oh.
awkward.
to anybody he feels like, and he feels like you.
Oh.
I'm glad
So
you
I gotta
did
make
that,
I
because
got to make a save on this.
that
Okay.
was almost my attack, was a Thunder Wave.
All right. Okay, I need to make a Constitution saving throw against my own spell save DC.
Yes, please.
Oh no.
I'd rather our escape plan not need to make a DC.
Yeah.
An 18, boys. That's an 18.
That's
Okay.
alright.
Woo!
So I only take 23 points of damage.
Huzzah!
That's not ideal. Not
Alright,
ideal there.
If I don't manage to kill him next turn, maybe you should use your turn to get us out
Okay.
of here.
All right.
Okay.
Never been on the receiving end of that. Okay, I
Now you know how
bring
to
in
be
holy
able-
weapon.
Okay, holy weapon still a go. Anything else, Kern?
I don't really have a bonus action thing that I can do, so.
Okay. Hildreth.
Yeah, even though things are taking a turn for the south down there, my best attack spell obviously would not work against that dude. So, I'm Do we have to be within a certain range of Kern for that spell to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be like, we have to be like touching. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, then I'm gonna start making my way over to where Kern is and tell Sakri that time's
feet,
up.
yeah.
It's time to go.
Time to go.
Whatever you've got is what you got.
Bus is leaving. Here we go.
Yep.
All aboard.
I'm going to assume I can make 25 feet underwater.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't exceptionally rough terrain down here.
Although if I'm here, I may as well cast like. Oh no, burning hands. I've got cure wounds. I'll cast cure wounds.
Yay!
Yay.
How long have I had a healing spell?
You've always
I'm gonna
had a
cast
healing
that at level 3. After that,
Always had a healing spell.
increase healing by 1d8 for each spell. All right, that's cool. So that's 3d8 plus my spell pass. Hell's cat? I don't even know what I just said.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
It's gonna
It's
be
such a foreign tongue to you to be healing anybody.
healing. Ugh.
Is that for me?
What's my-
Yeah.
For whoever took the most damage last time.
I think Kern needs it more than I do.
In that case, Kern plus my wisdom modifier gets 16 hit points back.
Yay.
That's
I'm
my
not
only level
expecting that
3
now.
spell slots, though, so don't expect to heal that big next time.
Okay.
All right. Sakri will make her way. As
And with
well.
that, I'm gonna go take the dog out now.
Yep.
Okay.
If we survive, let me know.
Okay. Good. Take your puppy. Okay. Sakura used her turn to get closer to Kern because train's leaving the station. And it is Squid Wizard's turn. Let's see what Squid Wizard's gonna do. We're gonna do 30 foot.
Look at us all neatly bunched up there.
I love it. I do indeed love it. Okay, we're gonna do saving throws.
Okay.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
Everyone's within the range of my +2 bonus.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use my flash of genius again.
Okay.
To bump that to 11. Not that it'll probably do any good.
I'll get Hildreth.
Yes, +2.
Okay, he's loading up here. Oh, I forget his thing's weird. Oh, that's not good.
No. +2 though.
Yeah, 12. And then Sakri. Oh, wisdom is not her strong suit. That's a fail as well.
God damn it.
Yikes.
It's a good thing the getaway driver is immune at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. So those who have failed are considered charmed. Actions to damage, charm. Okay, cool. So the Squid Wizard disappears for a moment and then reappears here, twisting in a small little whirlpool of water. And that is all he can do this turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So we go back to the top of the round to Xylund.
Do I get a saving throw against being charmed or anything?
Let me double check. It's 1 minute. Repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn or whenever you take damage.
Oh. Boo.
But didn't you succeed?
No.
No, I got an 11.
Oh, I thought you added an 11 because you're flashing.
No. 11 total.
You got an 11. Oh, okay. Then yeah. So basically, as a charmed creature, you want to stay as close to the squid wizard as possible.
Oh, well, that fucking sucks.
That's your whole goal. You will use actions to dash until you are within 5 feet. You can attempt to do your saving throw at the end of your turn, or should you take damage.
Kind of fucks up the escape plan.
A little bit.
All right, well, I guess I'm here now.
Okay, hi. All right,
And
Kern.
I'll make- I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
make
that's
my
right. Make your
saving
saving throw. Go ahead.
throw. Hey!
Yay!
Fuck Xylund.
I don't know.
And I'll be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
I am now.
All right. Well, those two are going to do the same thing that you're probably going to do. So I'm going to hold my action to cast Word of Recall as soon as everybody is within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Try to prevent Zachary from getting on the other side of you.
I'll try to grab her as she goes by.
Okay. All right. So Hildreth will go first. And Hildreth wants to be as close to Squid Wizard as possible for a big squiddy hug. And we will reattempt his thingy here. Just in case. Now, I don't think it'll be an issue, but this is why you shouldn't let me roll for you. But now that you have broken free from the charm, you're technically immune to it for 24 hours. Silent.
Oh,
So he can't do it again. Hildreth, unfortunately, is still charmed. And Zachary tries to bolt. And you're going to try and grab her?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your strength against her athletics. Ooh.
should I roll athletics or just strength?
Yeah, roll your athletics. That will beat hers. Unfortunately. So you just snag Zachary as she swam by, kicking and screaming.
And then as soon as they're all within 5 feet of me, I teleport us out.
All right.
We came
guys-
so close.
You bamf back. You
One more
bamf
try.
back.
3 times the
Survived
charm.
like 200 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh man. He's not doing well. No, he's just a big blood cloud floating around down there. Oh my goodness.
I feel like if we were to release the holy weapon as like a bonus action, it probably would have taken him out. Because it like caused an explosion.
Who blew up what with an explosion?
Holy
No
weapon,
way.
like as a bonus action, you can expend the rest of the remaining time, and it creates an explosion.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
do that or do I do that?
Actually, I think I do it. So before that happens,
You want to do that? Okay.
I'm gonna do
All right. Hang on. Okay, do it.
let me double check this real quick. Holy weapon. Make sure I'm not lying to you.
No?
Each creature of your choice can see, so it's with him. So I need to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
It's gonna be like last time. He's gonna pass and just redo the damage onto you.
No.
It's not enough to. Oh,
He failed it. Let's see. So yeah, he has to eat that.
24 points of radiant damage.
24 points of radiant damage and is blinded. Ouch.
Maybe
Okay.
we should stay.
Maybe.
We can take it. We can do it.
Going to stay, and then the abelisks are going to come, and then all the people are going to be like, "You know, you're killing our god. Let's rise up in arms against these people attacking our Lord and Savior."
No, they don't like him. They don't like him. I'm a student of their culture now. I've seen them up close.
You want to keep trying this? It's so close.
We've got to be close now.
Well,
Okay,
whose turn is
all
it?
right. His turn now.
Yeah, we're about to find out how close. You did
Now,
it with face.
Hildreth, you are charmed. You missed that on your turn. He did a hypnosis thing, so you are charmed. Right now, your only desire is to stand within 5 feet of Squid Wizard. You don't have to attack your friends or anything like that. You want to stand as close as possible to him and not hurt him. You do get another saving throw at the end of your turn, though.
All right.
So that's why you're snuggling up to the Squid Wizard.
I thought everyone just came and got real close to me as we were running towards them.
No, he did the hypnosis thingy and then he bamfed to the other side of the room, and everyone ran over to cuddle him, other than Kern. So you and Sakri right now are still charmed. But yes, it is his turn. So let us do something fun, shall we?
He is blinded. So
He is blinded. He absolutely is blinded, which you
let's
would
know
think.
where we are, though.
Well, he at least knows you're within 5 feet. Yay.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Here we go.
We're being
I'm
greedy.
doing it.
We can do it. We can do it.
Okay, here we go. We are gonna do. Come on, load, you stupid thing. Nice. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
So everyone gets +2.
This was the real plan.
Hey.
Because this might end bad for me.
DC is 17.
Oh. Normal.
What is going on with
I
rolling
don't
today?
know. It's water. It must. You're just.
Got the
It's
blessing of
water.
Annihilation.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, she's taking care of you. That is a fail, a rare fail from Sakri on Dex. Okay, so as you watch the seafloor erupt in squirming black tentacles that fill the space, reaching up, trying to twist around you and drag you down further and further. It is, what's this? 3d6 plus restraint for those who failed.
No, I don't like that at all.
Yes.
I get to make another wisdom saving throw versus charm, though.
Yes, because you took damage.
No,
Well,
you're already out
you're
of it.
fine. It's Sakri who gets. Sakri and Hildreth get to do one.
No, that's what I
Oh,
meant.
Okay.
Those guys.
Yeah. They get to because they've taken damage. And it's going to be. Oh, that's not bad. It's only 10 damage.
Oh, good.
10 damage and restrained for those who failed. Yeah. 10 damage and restrained. On your turn, you may use a strength or dex check to break free.
You said it was a charisma save to shake off the mind control?
It is a wisdom save.
That's
shake-
even better.
Yeah, I've been rolling for crap. So, good
I
job.
don't know if 16 is good enough, though.
Plus
Plus
2.
2 from Xylund.
Yes,
So
it's
18.
you have just enough.
All right.
Yep, you are good. And I will do one for Sakri, which is enough. Even with her crappy wisdom. 15 plus 2 is enough. So, yeah. So Hildreth and Sakri are restrained, but not charmed. And you guys are fine. And I think that's what we're going to do. for this turn.
Xylund, do you want another glowy sword?
Yes.
Okay. Just hold off then.
All right.
All right. So yeah, we go top of the round.
All right. Using my 7th level spell slot, I'm going
Oh.
I
to
want
cast
one
Holy
of those.
Weapon. It doesn't get any more damage on it. It doesn't scale. But I need the 6th level slot to get us home.
Okay.
So
All
there we
right.
go.
So glowy weapon activated.
All right, Xylund, don't fuck this up.
All right, Silent, don't fuck this up. That'll hit. That will not.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
21 plus. I think I'm down to my 2nd level spell slots. Yeah. Okay. Plus 14. So 33, 47.
47.
No, 46. Sorry.
46.
Math is hard.
Math math is hard. Yes, it is actually.
I'll
Okay.
actually, since that was a bonus action for me to cast,
Oh yeah.
I want to take a swing at him too. If
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
I'm
You
just
gonna come around?
yeah, I'm gonna swim around onto the other side of the island. Like,
Okay. All right.
let me make my sword. Because I've got strength bonus. This one. Sorry. Wasn't expecting to actually use this thing anytime soon.
It's okay.
Thunder. That's and then 1d8. D8 strength.
Mhm.
Alright. Cool, I think that's it. There we go.
Hey.
That will hit.
Hooray.
18 points of damage on that.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it.
He is hanging on by a thread, an absolute thread.
Welcome, Mildred.
Hildreth?
What are the chances of my breath weapon working underwater?
It's your
What
breath.
is your breath weapon?
Uh,
The acid, isn't
lightning?
it?
I don't remember what his is. He's a blue dragon, so it might be ice.
No, Blue Dragon's lightning.
Oh, is it lightning? That would be
Mhm.
something.
Lightning would be good. Although wouldn't we all get electrocuted?
I mean,
No, you wouldn't get electrocuted.
yeah. I guess I'll turn to him and burp.
Okay, light him up.
It says cold damage.
Is
Yeah,
it
I did-
cold? Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know. I might be thinking 3.5 rules. I do that a lot.
He's a white dragon, right?
I thought cold was white.
Yeah.
But-
He's a white dragonborn, right?
I remember looking at the list. It was weird. I chose
think he
cold
might
for
be white.
reasons unbeknownst
Okay.
to me.
Cold, fine. Cold is fine.
That's what my notes say. It's what I'm gonna stick with.
That works for me. Oh, that is a save.
Oh.
Is it safe for half or none?
Half as much.
2d6
Yeah.
damage on a half on a successful. So yeah.
Okay.
And I actually have another d8 of thunder damage now. Because I'm level 14. I just checked that out. Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay. So do you want to add your thunder damage while I'm doing math?
trying to.
Okay.
But okay. Alright. Just go for it. I'll get it later.
Okay. All right.
I closed out the text box for some
Oh,
reason.
okay. No problem. All right. So half damage on. I mean, it hits. Like he takes it. God, this poor soul.
He's picking on me. He has a
He's so unhappy. So unhappy. So unhappy. Okay, so yeah, he took that. and you can see like bits of his tentacles are freezing off. His nose is just little icicles hanging from it. Like he's moving so slow. Everything around him is just this big bloody mist of a cloud. He's having a real rough time. He's missing an eye. Guys are working him over. I don't think Zachary can actually. No, she's still restrained. I'm gonna try and break her out. Oh, that'll work. All right, so she busts out. She doesn't have her weapons on her though.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go over here, just to get a better view of what's going on, and to be closer to the treasure, just in case. Okay, so she's good. It is dude's turn. His poor soul. What do we got?
Jerk, really.
What do we got? We got to be able to do something here. Can't do that because his tentacles are busted. Can't do that because his face is busted. Shit.
He's always allowed to say, "I surrender."
No,
Yeah.
he would never surrender and leave you to get his stuff. Oh no, that's a fate worse than death. He can't let you get his stuff. Okay, first things first. Darkness. Just darkness. So you guys are in magical darkness now.
Darkness.
Magical darkness. Get the
Hardcore.
dodge.
Does that mean I don't get an opportunity attack?
Well, you wouldn't be able to anyway, because it's another one of those disappear, reappear kind of things.
Okay.
But yeah, that you can't see. It's magical darkness. All right. We can do this. Buddy. I believe in us. There we go. Let's do this. Because screw y'all.
Damn, I don't
Can you
like
see?
that.
No.
No.
He can't see you. No.
Poor
He
buddy.
can't. He can't see you at all. He's having such a hard time. I want everybody to make a Constitution saving throw DC 17.
Everyone gets +2.
Everyone gets
Yay.
+2.
Except me.
Next to Xylund.
Woo!
What spell slots do I have left on this guy? Ooh, I got one of those. Okay.
I think I'm good.
1, 2, 3, 9. Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use my left rear.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
I don't want to all of a sudden like be incapacitated and not be able to hit the oh shit button.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would probably be bad. Okay. Oh man, Sacker failed that. Okay. So who survived? Hildreth is good. Kern is good. Not so much Sin and Zachary. So those who failed take 26 points of damage. It is thunder damage as a wave of thunder comes through the magical darkness, hitting you all. 13 for anyone who succeeded, 13 points for anybody who succeeded. Because screw you guys. Tired of you. Get out of my house.
He also just told us what direction this is coming from.
Yeah, I did.
Yay.
Yeah, I did.
Very convenient.
You're in his house. Get out of his house.
Our house now.
We come in, sneak in. He doesn't know we're there. Just murder him.
Our
That's all
stealth
his
mission
stuff off.
wasn't very stealthy.
No. I'm just trying to put his stuff away. It's your go, Silent.
All right, so I'm going to swim from where the direction of the thunder came from.
Okay.
Can I see him by the time I get that close?
Oh yeah, you can. It's literally just centered around you guys.
Okay. So
Like,
I'm
you just
gonna,
go away.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah, the first one will hit.
17 plus. Jesus, die already, man. 10 plus. Oh, that's a good one. 27, 42.
42.
Yep. Lucky
Okay.
42.
You split our poor squid wizard in twain, sundering not just his poor body
Oh,
and
wait.
shell.
Sorry. My bad.
Oh,
I
what?
I had to cast that at first level.
Oh,
So
okay.
that would only be Divine Smite
7,
level 2.
8.
-6. What did I say? So 36 is
No,
what I
it's
did.
still enough.
Okay.
It's still enough. You chopped this dude in twain, cracked his little shell, plus everything that was on his back that can be broken is now broken. Dented, rusted, just falls to the ocean floor. The water stops falling, and everything begins to cascade, not just in tight little pools like waterfalls, but the ceiling up above begins to crack, and water begins to seep through that way instead. The structural integrity of the room seems to be failing.
Oh, shit. Well, that's not ideal.
Grab his bag and let's get out.
Yeah, I guess I was going to go tell the mer people that they were free from his tyranny now, but if the whole place is coming
Yeah,
apart.
go do that.
All
Go
right.
do that.
We'll go
If-
with you so that we can get out of there as soon as possible.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. While you two do that, I'm going to go ahead and cast that bull strength on Sakura as well, so she can also gather more shit in the last few seconds we're here. Get all the loot.
Get it all! Just grabbing boxes.
Congratulations, you are being saved. Do not resist.
You've been liberated. Okay, bye-bye.
Watch out for the falling shit.
Watch out for your whole kingdom collapsing. You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's basically my message. I'll get into the tunnels where they are and I'll shout as loud as I can through the water. You've been liberated. There might be some side effects. Goodbye.
Bye.
Recommend getting out of here.
All right. So, guys, bamf away with Hildreth and Zachary holding on to their massive crates.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
We're obviously getting the crate that the squid wizard had on his back, right?
Okay. It's just a small metal box, but yeah, you can definitely grab that. It's dented, but it's still salvageable. A lot of the stuff on his back got broken though, unfortunately. When you chopped him in half.
Yay.
But you bamf yourself back onto the boat, gasping for air, soaked to the bone, pockets bulging, covered in blood.
And ink, probably.
Yes, black and red and ick. But you made it back in one piece.
Jesus.
We did it though.
You did.
We fucking got our revenge.
You did.
We're golden gods now.
Proud of us, everyone.
Xylund just popped off.
Oh my lord! You guys kill me.
No, we killed the or not the Aboleth, but the Squid Wizard.
You killed my squid wizard. Oh,
I liked him
no. I did too.
We weren't doing anything else with him. It's okay.
You guys just killed him.
I mean,
Made me sad.
I feel like it was his fault for not letting us steal his stuff.
No, that's fair. I agree. I think this is good vengeance for locking me in a tube and saying, "Yo, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to kill your buddy." Now
That's
who's
true.
dead, asshole?
He brought this upon himself.
You guys are mean. You guys are so mean. So mean. All right. So yes, you've returned from your errand. having reclaimed the stone that you left for, and so much loot besides. Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like at least half of it's gonna go to Zachary because she was the one that picked up half of it.
I mean, she picked up half of it with Hildreth's help,
That's
so
true.
that's
That is
negotiable.
true. That is.
I don't think she's gonna want to negotiate on this.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able
She
to
gets-
identify the stuff she took. I think that's gone. We might as well just write that off. But Hildreth got a bunch of stuff too.
Oh yeah. Bill's got a shit ton of stuff. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, you guys. You got so much stuff. So much stuff. Anyway. So now that you're back on the boat and you've retrieved the stone that you wanted, Hildreth actually does have that. Xylund found it.
I feel like
that-
just like to keep our word and keep Zachary like happy.
Well, we can work out some kind of deal. I mean, she's got
We'll just
pockets full of shit she could trade for it.
we can just be like, hey, like if we desperately need to use this, can we have like a one-time use of it, sort of thing.
Hmm.
She can have it as long as she comes to Greylock with us, and if we can use it there to find the place of power.
Okay.
Up to you guys.
Okay. I mean, well, I just don't want to be like, no, you can't have it, or until we do this. I'd be like, can we work out a deal and like give it to her ahead of time as like a gesture of good faith, just being, can we use this? Like, it is yours. We're not going to take it from you, but we would like to use it.
Sure, we can do it that way. I kind of think that gestures of good faith are wasted on her. Like, she's gonna do what she's gonna do.
Aww.
But yeah, we can do it that way.
It's either that or we're going to wake up with it, all our stuff stolen and her rowboat gone in the middle of the night.
I mean, that could happen anyway. But yes, it's probably best not to actively piss her off.
Okay.
Plus we got all this other cool stuff that Hildreth
You do.
Yeah.
picked up with his
Yeah.
bolstering.
You do. You have so much stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm very excited at all the random shit you guys just picked up. It makes me so happy.
We almost sailed right past this.
I know, right?
Okay. So, do you want to just go through your loot? Do you want to continue on and start with loot in the next game so everyone has a chance to do dibs? What would you like to do?
Yeah, we have like another hour or so.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking.
Let's go through the loot and we can put it in the Discord chat.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, the bulk of it, both Sakura and Hildreth's takings, and you too, Kern, because you were digging through it as well. The vast majority of it is coins. Not all of them super valuable. There's a lot of copper in here. There's
Right.
also, again, if it's shiny, it seems like he wanted it. So there's, again, a lot of small denomination coins from all over the place. Some of it's Greylock coins. Some of it is Freyhaven. Those are kind of the two biggest ones. Some of them are very clearly old and don't really have a determinable value. You probably need to take them to a collector or historian. Some of them will be able to give you kind of an idea of what they're worth. But there's quite a bit of those. But yes, definitely old coins. And a mix of, silver, gold, and copper.
Right.
But there are also other odds and sods that have been placed here and there. Most of them were in some sort of protective thing. So a lot of them have boxes or have other sort of sleeves that they were kept in. This is a very type A personality that has been keeping these items, some of them for a long time. And y'all just came through and busted it all up, took his stuff.
Yep.
There's lots of bags of gemstones of varying types. More gemstones for you guys to get identified because, you already have a couple bag of those. There are a few amulets.
Yay.
Yay. And again, since you guys are effectively, I assume the plan from here is just to continue on to Greylock.
Yeah.
So you've got
We'll have a
plenty of
couple
time.
days to identify.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to identify the stuff. So just go ahead and identify it for you. You have an amulet, a proof against detection and location, which is very cool. Let's see, what else did we roll here?
I feel like that would be a nightmare in Zachary's hands.
How do you know she doesn't already have that? The thing wasn't able to detect her last time.
You might. You don't know. You get a bag of beans.
We know what's for dinner.
It's very cool. Bag of tricks, also very cool. It's a tan bag of tricks, which is very cute. And I absolutely love that. You have 4 beads of force.
I don't even know what those do.
Just
They
like a
they're
explosion.
grenades. Yeah, they're basically grenades. You throw them and they explode. Yeah, they're great. You throw them, they explode. You can push them. They create a sphere when they explode. So it's like a force cage that they are then trapped in.
Jesus.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, you get 4 of those. You get a brooch of shielding, which is very pretty. Low carb brooch of shielding. I love this stuff. I love all this stuff. This is so awesome. You can have a circlet of blasting, which is a lot of fun. And whoever gets that, I'm very, very excited. Let's see. You can have... Actually, I wasn't going to give you that, but you rolled it twice, so I am going to give it to you, I suppose.
It's meant to be.
I guess. I'll give you a deck of illusions.
Oh.
You did roll it twice. Exactly what it sounds like. It's a full deck of 34 cards. Let's see. You draw a card. An illusion of one or more creature forms over the thrown card and remains until dispelled.
Can't possibly see you getting into any shenanigans with that.
No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That will absolutely be fine. You can have dimensional shackles.
Oh,
One
second
set
of
of dimensional shackles. Creating a collection of those. I will give you, let's see, Dust of Disappearance. You can have. I will give you 3 elemental gems. Water, fire, and air. And you get 2 figurines of wondrous power.
What?
You can have the ivory goats. And my personal favorite, the ebony fly.
Ebony fly.
Ebony fly.
I like the ivory goats.
I like the ivory goats too.
That's like a lot of stuff.
Yep. There's There's a lot of stuff here. There is a lot of stuff. I was rolling basically during the last 5 minutes where you were smacking the holy crap out of dude.
See, what I would have done is just said, all right, we're going to end the game early. I'm going to spend my next 2 weeks just looking up fucking magic items.
I was rolling. I was like, I'm going to get all this stuff set up just in case they decide to finish this off. I want to know what I'm going to give them. So what did I end up with? Oh, the ebony fly. That's what I ended with. In one box, in a very highly ornate carved box, you find a folded set of light mariner's armor.
Ooh.
For funsies. Just, if you want. In another ornate box, there is a torque sort of necklace. It is a necklace of adaptation, which should come in handy.
I'm having to research what most of these items are.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the necklace of adaptation lets you breathe anywhere. Anywhere you want. It's actually really cool.
Hildreth
It's
might
very-
call dibs just because he got it in the underwater dungeon, then he won't ever have to worry about it ever again.
Exactly. I will give you, let's see. You get a feather token. I'm just choosing which token you get. Oh, there you go. You can have the anchor.
What is it?
It's called Qual's Feather Token. It's an anchor token.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'll be a good one for you. You also, excuse me, that's not what I want.
Oh, keep your ship from being stolen.
Mm-hmm. Not what I want. 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 Where did it go? No. Damn it! I had it marked. What did I do with it? No. Well, sugar. Where is it? I had something for Lily. No, I can't find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Staff of Charming.
Oh God.
You can have a Staff of Charming. And I think I have one. Check.
I don't know what we're gonna do with all this stuff.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't know.
Ask
gonna
Lily,
be-
she'll know what to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And what did I do with it? Oh yeah, wind fan.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You can have a wind fan. And
For
that,
extra.
yes, for extra windage. That is the end of your haul after stripping everything from this poor creature.
His fault, really.
It
Yeah.
is. So in terms of money, let me go ahead
Yeah.
and roll your money. My nose itches. So in terms of money, you have about 850 gold pieces. When it comes to or at least worth
Yeah.
of identifiable coinage.
Right.
And then you have, like I said, you have about 24 pieces of various old coinage. You also have a hefty dozen gems of various
Right.
sizes and types that you'll need to get appraised.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what Hildreth and Kern managed to walk away with.
Do you mind if I just keep track of the 850 gold pieces, guys?
No,
Yeah, go for
Since
it.
we kind of just have a party
can-
fund, I guess.
um,
Just so that we're not being like, oh, how did we distribute this up?
well, we should distribute it when everyone's here anyway. So for now, just hold on to it, and then we could. I mean, if we need it, we know where it is. You have it.
Okay. This is quite a haul.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put it in Discord. It's a lot. I'm only it's gonna take me a little bit.
That's fine. So while you guys are going through your loot on the deck, Zachary has holed herself up in the crow's nest. Once again. It has not come down for a while.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna all expand like that. Okay.
jeez. Oh god.
Uh,
Oh. Yeah, I also have it written down in my character sheet.
Okay.
Well,
Well.
oh Jesus. So much stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like for the most of the campaign, it's like, oh, like magic items are like super rare. Like you'll never run into
Yeah,
them.
this dude has them.
Yes, all of that.
He stole them all from everyone.
Yep, he's holding them.
What a jerk.
Man, the Bloodwell would probably be pretty interested to hear about this guy. I mean, then we'd have to admit that we took all his shit, but
Jeez.
Eventually, Zachary comes down from her perch, and she's got, it looks like a monocle on a stick. It's kind of oversized, and it's got a crystalline sort of inset lens. Like, it doesn't look like glass. It looks faceted like a gem. And she's holding that over one eye. Plus, she has this really ornate helmet on. It's completely jewel encrusted. And it's got like kind of big owl wings to it. And she is play acting at inspecting your guys' loot, taking broad steps and overly pantomiming, examining things with her gem on a stick.
So was it worth it to go back in there?
Well, I don't have my stone.
Oh, we got that for you. Here.
Rich will hand it over.
Ah, thank you.
So worth it?
I suppose.
We only put you in minimal danger.
Peers at you through her crystal thing. I suppose. What'd you get?
Bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh.
these things in the list. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
Never mind. Nope, my bad. I see the. Got it. So these elemental gems, they summon elementals?
The elemental gems, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hold a little bit of elemental power. They conjure elementals effectively. So
Okay.
you smash them to the ground and they conjure up the corresponding elemental.
Okay.
We had a fire one at the very, very, very
Yes.
beginning. I think.
Yes, you've
It
had
was, like,
one
the
before.
first thing that Erie gave us
Mhm.
years ago.
Did we use
Yes.
it?
Yes. Yep, you have used it once before. So you're kind of familiar with how they work.
Okay.
But this time you got everything but the fire. You got water, air, and earth.
I thought you said water, fire, air.
Did I say water, fire, air?
I think so. That's what I typed.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. I must have misread. Or
Well, if you want to give
misspoken.
us, if you want to give us,
No, I literally
instead of-
rolled randomly, so it does not matter. I literally just rolled randomly.
Well, the thing is, we have a ring of earth elemental command, so we could crush it and then use the
could.
ring of command to just keep it around forever.
Or kill it,
Yeah, or kill it.
and then you'd get that immunity that Lily's very excited about.
We might. Can we have a earth elemental gem instead, in case we want to do that?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I guess.
So what are we doing now?
Hmm?
So instead of a fire elemental gem, it's an earth elemental.
Okay.
That way, we can use the ring's immunity potentially.
All right.
Which is what I thought I said to begin with. So either I misspoke or I didn't write it down. So it really doesn't matter to me. It can be Earth.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys got all the stuff, so it really doesn't matter.
Zachary got all the stuff.
Zachary got stuff. Yeah, Zachary's got a really ornate helmet. She's got her gem on a stick, and that's what you can see. So Lord knows what she has pocketed. She is set for life. Now, if you want to go to Greylock, they're gonna confiscate all of this.
You don't need
We
to
go
worry
through our
about it.
own port.
Yeah, we're Secret Strike Team Alpha or whatever.
Are you?
We operate by our own rules. We're Commander Scythewing and his happy butterflies. I don't know.
Lost there in the middle. I see. I guess. Must be nice.
Kind of.
So rich and privileged.
Well, if you want, we can make sure that your stuff gets through customs as well.
Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off we can make. You come with us to Greylock and we'll make sure you can get in and out without being hassled.
Why are you so bound and determined to take me to Greylock?
We need to
Because
use
we're
your
going
thing.
there and we would potentially like to use your orb. It is your orb. It's your choice. Do one thing with that we promise won't break it.
Well, why'd you give it back to me then if you need it so badly?
That's a good
Because of
question.
yours.
Because we're not monsters like that thing we just killed.
You savaged that thing.
They did. I helped you loot this place.
That's true, yeah. We just robbed him. We didn't hurt him.
I mean, I did hurt him a bit, but he started it.
That's true. Just saying that's the difference between, a month in jail and the noose.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody knows, right?
Well, if we're going to Greylock, the gods will know. Aren't you
Eh,
scared of the gods?
No.
Now,
I mean,
oh, that reminds me. I need to find something to sacrifice to Lyranel, so I'm off the hook. I think she might have taken that IOU one thing seriously. I'll start fishing. Are any of you good at fishing? I need a fish to sacrifice.
you're
I
gonna
can try to fish.
Why
offer
didn't you
a-
get one while we were down there?
What was that, Hildreth?
Well, why didn't you get one while we were down there?
I wasn't thinking, I guess.
Hmm.
I'll do it now, though. I mean, she's everywhere, probably.
You really think a fish is gonna work with Lyranel?
Yep.
Okay.
such a confident. Yup.
I'll just keep sacrificing fish until it's enough.
Do your handlers know that you worship a dark god?
I don't worship a dark god. I made a one-time deal with a dark god.
Do
Sounds
they
like a
know
warlock.
that? Does the ambassador know that?
Well, I mean, we don't need to fucking... I mean, yes, she knows. She's
Does she?
perfectly fine with it. Yep.
Okay.
Just got a flashback to Ulrich holding intel over my head. Of course she knows. Don't even try to blackmail me with that knowledge.
No, never. I mean, I'm sure the city of churches, the holy site of all of Iyith, the touchstone for all that is divine and holy and sacred, would have no problem with a cultist in its midst.
Yeah.
Cultist is a strong word.
If you think about it, they're not much better than cultists themselves.
I feel
Oh,
like
art.
I feel like the term is unwitting patsy.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I was somewhat witting.
Okay. Plot thickens.
But you're still a patsy.
All right.
All right.
I guess.
I guess I gotta be a patsy.
I'll be a patsy if I got it.
Well,
I'm still amazed at all this crap.
That's a.
it's a lot of stuff.
It's so much stuff.
I'm
It's
getting the
so
feeling
much.
we weren't meant to kill the squid wizard.
I mean, it's always a possibility. Like, I knew what he had, in general terms.
Yeah.
I knew what to roll if you guys went back there, but I did not expect you to actually do that.
That was a good little side quest for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a good, I think a good return for your time.
Yeah.
Holy balls! All right, you guys got so much stuff. You know who's really going to be upset that they weren't here?
No.
Yep. All this stuff. She's not here to touch it. Okay, so you guys have made your inventories of your items. You can divvy that up when you have more folks here, whenever you feel comfortable. Are you going to attempt to hide this hoard from the ambassador, or are you going to try to?
I mean,
I don't think the ambassador needs to know. It's not their goddamn business.
That's
it
true.
also isn't like. It's not like she's gonna like go and steal his stuff, is she?
No, I don't think we would have to worry about that. We'd have to worry about her maybe telling someone in Greylock, but I think that
What, we came across a deserted island and killed an Lyranel follower?
she
'Cause I
doesn't
think
even know
that's
the
what happened.
details. Yeah, that is what happened. That sounds pretty good actually. But they might want to confiscate our shit.
That's a good point.
Yeah, no. There's a reason I made smuggling compartment for this ship.
Oh,
That's
did you?
right.
Well, then
Yeah.
I'll just stuff it in there for now.
Yeah.
And
As
yeah,
long
we
as-
don't need to tell her. We can tell her the good stuff, but not the we made out like bandits part.
Right?
Literal bandits.
Literal bandits.
That's the best part. Somewhere
Correct.
Ulrich is weeping. He could be right beside.
Exactly. It's Ulrich's chance to get psychic damage as he feels the loot slip through his fingers.
Left too early, Ulrich.
His bad dreams.
He does have bad dreams. He's not a good man.
He's not a good man. No. Okay, so you can stash your stuff in your little smuggler's bolt holes, and continue on your way to Greylock. Was there any other side trips you wanted to make on your way?
I wanted to go to the circus.
Goodbye, the circus.
I mean, we'll just like keep looking at the charts and trying to plan our next Lyranel bust.
Yeah.
Just become Ocean's 11. We're just plotting heist after heist.
Commander Scythewing and the Lyranel Busters.
All right. So, assuming there are no more active side quests at this time, we'll just set a course for Greylock. Zachary, for now, is in tow. The ambassador is curious about the side trip. Obviously, I mean, she noticed you guys were circling this mountain or this island for a while. We'll just say Davin moved it over with his mayoral skills. Convinced her that it was just a supply run and nothing more.
I mean, we don't have to lie to her.
I was gonna say that wouldn't necessarily be a lie. For one thing, you did come back with a lot of stuff, and for two, you aren't overly burdened with food and water. Again, Zachary got the boat built, but she didn't get it stocked.
Right.
So, yeah, you guys are not doing great in that department. Thankfully, though, you have enough to get by. You'll definitely have a chance to finish getting the prow changed out to your dragon skull.
Can I get it to spit acid on the way, or is that too much? Is that too big a project?
That might be too big. You probably have to actually stop so you can you can do some of the prep work. Like you can from the inside, you can kind of set up where you want to run things and sort of do the interior work. But yeah, you're probably going to have to actually be in harbor for a while in order to set up the mechanisms that you're going to want to set up. And other than the acid, which obviously you have Lily for, you don't really have all the materials that you're going to need. The lab got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So a lot of your stuff got damaged and will need to be replaced.
Good thing is, though, we can now pay for our own repairs.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to rely on other people paying for our stuff.
No, you guys got this money, plus you got the money you found on the pirate ship.
I was already
So-
pretty loaded, so yeah,
Yeah, you guys got so much money now and stuff. I'm very scared. I'm very scared. Once you figure out what all of this stuff does, I'm very scared.
we are the lords of Greylock now.
You are. You could totally depose Nasali if you wanted to. Especially
like,
now.
I don't think we're gonna do that, but like,
No, Xylund.
I think that sounds like a great idea. Let's go. Greylock is ours, boys!
I now feel like we are probably actually like a force to be reckoned with.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we're our own little faction in Greylock, I would say now.
Especially
Definitely
with
not
Stanley's
so.
propaganda. Like,
Yeah.
if we wanted to make a bid to like be controllers of the city, I don't think we would succeed because like all the churches would be against us. But I think we would have at least a little bit of a following.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty famous now as things stand, and yeah, you're not wrong. You would definitely have a very strong footing in the propaganda war. It would really only be because Iyith in general and Greylock specifically is so deeply religious
Yeah.
that that would prove difficult. But the fact that you do technically have a paladin and do technically have a cleric, you have the faithful among your party,
Oh,
would help you.
shit.
But you also have Hildreth and Lily and Lana.
Yeah.
You say that like we're followers of evil cults or something.
No, you're not. But in the world of Greylock, you're very much the other. So that would, and you're also from away. Like you're not part of the church, and you're not part of the
local
city.
boy.
You're not a local boy. Like Davin's a local boy. You guys not so much. And you don't really ally yourselves with any particular church, which they would find weird.
Yeah. Like I said, we wouldn't be able to, but like.
Well, you'd give them a run for their money, though. It would be fun to watch. It would absolutely be fun to watch. Not that I'm encouraging you to do so, just from an objective standpoint, it would be fun to watch.
All we got to do is save the city one more time, and then
Just one
we'll
more.
have everybody on our
Just
side.
get that stamp on your card, and then
We get a
you
free
can
copy.
rule. Yeah, then you get a free Greylock. I'll take. Just save the city one more time. Okay. So
It's like you predicted, Yuri. That was-
no. All right. So you got your treasure. You're on your way back to Greylock. It's a good session. It's 4:15. So unless you have any other pressing business, we can go ahead and wrap up for this one. And hopefully we'll have more of the crew back next time.
I think that was a fantastical adventure.
It was
Oh,
fun.
super
And
fun.
I'm glad we all went on it.
Yay.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep. I'm glad. I didn't prepare for it. But I'm glad you all went because that was a blast.
I discovered today that Hildreth has a healing spell. Who knew?
I knew. You've always had a healing spell. God.
You play a black mage long enough, and you're just like, whoa, healing spells. Where did this
Exactly. That's
come
just
from?
it. You're not a black mage. You're a red mage. I know. I don't know. I know you don't want to acknowledge it, but you are.
I
know you don't want to acknowledge that portion. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Larry's, or did a video where he talked about red mage and he just threw Vercure and Verrays right off his hotbar. He's like, I don't know what these do. That's not what I'm here for. And he just went straight black mage.
I've had people get mad at me because I heal and raise others, so it's like,
No.
there's like 7 dead party members. Why are you getting mad at me for
You're
resident?
utilitarian here.
Especially because I can auto res.
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Swiftcast. Come on. People are weird. All right.
Xylund
we-
exploded.
What?
I'm reading the reactions Noel put up there.
Oh, I don't
Holy
have
shit,
my.
what I did miss. Xylund popped off. Xylund exploded into loot?
Yes. I cannot grabby hands from the ether, but imagine Lana was there grabby handing. Yes, we know. We know.